Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show. Hello. Absolute Radio.
Nuts to it all. I was going to queue up with... I had a brilliant Bare Naked Lady. Are you a fan of the Bare Naked Ladies, Jared?
I am a lover of the Bare Naked Lady.
Sorry.
I'm so excited. I had an image in my head and my tongue lost it.
This is the most exciting show I think we've ever done, because not only coming up in about half an hour, I think we've got Joseph Lavens, Professor Joseph Lavens, no doubt, the UFO expert. We're joined by JARROD CHRISTMAS.
Hello.
A comedian.
Comedian, yeah.
Away you go.
Joke time?
It's a little bit of pressure. We'll do you want to speak to... Oh, this is my favourite. Do you want to speak to Alan Caddick? Hello, Alan.
Evening, Iain.
Yeah, you're through to Jared.
Welcome to the Sunday Night Show, Jared.
Hey, thanks, mate. Thanks. I really feel welcome now that you've welcomed me.
Anyway, what are the topics for tonight?
Oh, nuts. You know what? I've left the topics... Oh, no, they're here. Well, we've got Jared here, Alan, so I thought we might talk to him for a little bit.
Yeah?
Go on, ask me a question.
Go on, ask him a question, Alan.
Well, there was an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman who went into a pub.
It's a strange start to a question.
It's a very awkward question, this one. Go on.
Who ordered the Guinness?
Did they?
Who ordered the Guinness?
I don't know, mate. Possibly all of them, because it's a fine, tasty beverage.
No, the Englishman didn't order the Guinness. He preferred Carlin. The Irishman didn't order the Guinness because it was too obvious.
Yeah.
The Scotsman didn't order the Guinness because he was on the whiskey.
Yeah.
But nobody ordered the Guinness.
Oh!
Right, do you know what I've got to do now, Alan, don't you? I've got to cut you off. Here we go. Let's. Sorry about that. 03301231215. By the way, we will have topics and stuff in a bit, but let's just go on. Hang on, Mr. Naughty.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Naughty. What can we do for you?
I just want to know what's going on.
Yes. Well, we've got JARROD CHRISTMAS. No, is Christmas your real name?
It is my real name.
That's a fantastic name.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Sorry, Mr. Naughty. You're not doing anything, are you?
Did you just drown?
Is Eloise there?
No, Eloise is coming in later.
Good, what time?
Yeah, I'm going to cut you off as well, because... Sorry about that, I did the wrong thing. It's your real name?
Certainly is,
It's a good name, man.
Hey, I'm happy with it.
But it's one of those names that... you know Lee's not my real name.
Isn't it?
No, it's not my real name. It's my middle name.
Right.
And I changed it. I changed it because, well, for many reasons. Family reasons.
Is it that whole equity thing as well?
No, it was no equity. Oh, Eloise is here!
Hello!
Eloise, this is my friend Jared.
Hello.
Jared, this is Eloise.
Eloise.
I think...
Hello.
How's it going?
Like your nifty-50 sideburns.
Thank you.
You see, I'm a big... Yes, I'm a...
They frame the face.
Yeah, they are face frames.
That's what they are.
I used to have Sydney's like that. I'm thinking of we'll talk about... Hang on, I'm thinking of growing a moustache. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yes, so I changed my name because no one could spell it or say it.
Really? What was the name?
I'm not saying
you can't say
well,
that,
I can say, but I'm
No,
not going to...
don't.
No, it's silly. So, but and I actually had to change it by deed poll.
Really?
And deed poll is great. You just go on the internet, you type in what your name is, you type in what you want your name to be, you set up a PayPal thing, you know.
Done.
It's as simple as that.
That is a bit too simple.
It is a bit too simple. And there was that case in New Zealand, where I'm from, where it went to court because they wanted to stop parents naming their daughter Tallulah Does the Hula in Hawaii. And so they weren't allowed to name her that. And also in New Zealand, there was parents went to court because they wanted to name their twins For Real and using the number. For Real and...
Well, it's not... Oh, you're...
Like
text,
a licence plate.
Text speak.
Yeah.
Oh,
that sort of
no.
thing. But you're not allowed numbers in your name. That's what I found out from that news story. You're not allowed an actual...
In New Zealand or in the rest of the world?
Well, I hope it's the rest of the world, but certainly in New Zealand.
People are idiots.
Yeah.
Like, why would you give your child... You know, even things like Richard and stuff, you've got to be careful because it gets shortened to Dick.
Dick.
Yeah.
And I went to school with a guy called Dick Puller.
I went...
I had that. I was
Took
talking
the
about it
heat
last
off
week,
me.
wasn't I? Headley Dick was my IT teacher.
Did I mention on
Really?
air the Mr. King? Did I mention that? Did I tell
No,
you
we
in
were
private?
talking about it off
I will
air.
say, this is true, and it sounds like a joke, and it's true. I went to school with a girl called Fiona King.
Yeah.
Her brother's first name was Wayne.
Awesome.
And it's just... And I didn't realise till a few years later, and I said to my sister, did we go to a school with a bloke called Wayne, and his last name was King? And she went... Yes, I think we did, actually.
Yeah.
It's real.
Wow.
People are idiots.
Can I run you through the weird names that are in my family?
Go
Because,
for
I
it.
mean, Christmas is a weird name to start off with.
Yeah.
So my dad's name is Chris Christmas, which is quite nice.
Is it really?
Yeah, Chris
Okay.
Christmas. My brother's named after my mum's dad, who was Ronald McDonald. My auntie, who's married into the family, is Carol Christmas, so backwards it's Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
My
gone off
great
you quite a
auntie,
lot.
who remarried, Her name's Christine, but people call her Chris. She married a guy called Bob Smith, so she's Chris Smith, which is Christmas with a lisp.
This is just...
My grandma, though, has got the best one.
Yeah.
Her name's Nora Christmas, maiden name Balls. Nora Balls. So I think it was a godsend when Christmas arrived.
Alan Caddick, are you still there?
I'm here.
Hey, I thought I cut you off.
I thought you did as well.
Yeah, no, you're still here. Yeah, Mr. Naughty's not real. Alan Caddick is real.
Awesome.
Are you enjoying the chat so far?
Yes, I am. Good evening, Eloisa.
Hello, how are you?
Just Eloise.
Hello, Ben.
Alan, I'm going to play Weezer, Buddy Holly next. Would you introduce it for me?
So it's Weezer by Buddy Holly.
It'll do. Yes, very exciting. So, this is Iain Lee, Absolute Radio, 0330 123 1215, just in case you missed that. Eloise has nipped out, I don't know where. Professor Joe Lavens is coming in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so, to talk about the U, the F, and indeed the O. But I'm joined by JARROD Christmas. Now, JARROD, very quickly,
Yes.
you have a website. Let's say that now, in case there are people at home who want to look on the internet to know what you look like.
Okay. www.jarrodchristmas.com.
And are there, now, 2 R's or 1 R?
R-E-D.
Okay.
Jard. Spelt Jard.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. I know.
I was looking at your website a little while ago when I had the idea to get you in, because
Yeah.
there's funny videos and stuff up there.
They're all right. These old
Little
sort
bit
of
offensive.
things that people have found on YouTube. I didn't actually put those ones up.
Did you not?
I need to take control of YouTube, don't I? I need to put some...
Oh, take control of YouTube. I think that's a
Yeah.
big ask these
Yeah.
days. It's
It is
the
really
mighty
big.
machine.
AOL tried to do it and they failed.
Oh, well, Viacom took them on, didn't they?
Yeah.
Viacom had to. I've got lots of videos up there of me phoning up those, those game channels where they're going, "What am I thinking? Dial this £1.50 a minute
yeah.
line, and guess what am I thinking?"
Yeah.
And I used to phone them all the time. And just go, yeah, is it Ghostbusters 2? All the time, is it Ghostbusters 2?
Yeah.
It was not that hilarious. And then I got a £600 phone bill, and so I stopped. Yes, nasty. I did
Expensive joke. Expensive joke.
Expensive, not
They're with buying one of those magic trick sets.
that funny.
That's up from Hamleys.
Well, how much are they?
Expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
But there was a point to that story, and I don't know what it is.
It doesn't matter. I enjoyed the journey.
We're doing a gig together.
Yeah, we are.
Should
We're
we
trying
go
to
through
figure
the
that
dates?
out. Yeah.
Are you doing a gig on Monday, March the 16th?
Monday, March the 16th, I am.
Where are you?
Oh, I don't know where it is, but I know the guy who books it.
Is
And
his
that's
name
all-
James?
Mullinger? Yeah.
Oh, then that's where we are.
So I'm guessing that's either down at Theatre 501.
I have the Latchmere Theatre.
Latchmere Theatre,
In
which
Battersea.
is in Battersea, yeah.
And is that nice?
It's a lovely gig. It's a
That's the
lovely
one
gig.
where I'm doing it for free. I'm getting no money.
Really?
Okay, open spot, 10-minute open spot. And my name is above yours.
Do you want
on
me
the
to tell
poster.
you how much
Are you-
poundage I'm getting for that?
What is the... Well, I do,
No.
but I wouldn't ask you. But what is the going rate for what's the going rate for like 20 minutes in a club somewhere on a Thursday night?
On a Thursday, well, it varies. It depends on the clubs. If you're playing proper clubs like the Comedy Store,
Yeah.
the Jongleurs gigs,
Oh, God.
stuff like that, you're talking anywhere from about 180 to maybe about 220.
Flipping
But
heck.
the smaller gigs, but there's still a lot of smaller gigs around that pay around about 150.
Really?
Yeah, but it depends on the size of the gig.
You're doing a Tuesday night, you're talking about, what, 45 quid?
Monday, Tuesday, well, they're your bread and butter nights, so you can get a comic for probably less than 100 quid.
Cash in hand.
Cash in hand.
Yeah, which is we don't condone.
Yeah.
Of course, we would never, ever do. I did a gig. I'm kind of making a return to stand-up after not doing it for 9 years, and we've seen each other.
You
a
know
couple
what?
of
And the fans say you were never away.
times. They do say that, Jared.
Yeah.
And I did a weird. So I'm doing a lot of open nights, just open nights
Yeah.
with new comics and stuff, and it's great, and I'm loving it. And I did one in this weird pub in Stockwell.
Stockwell, right?
And it's a lovely pub in the middle of this estate. But this guy that runs it has this policy. You can only come on if you bring someone else. And if you leave during one of the two intervals, he will come up on the stage, give out your email address, bandy the C word around like it's chocolate,
Yeah.
and get everyone to send you abuse.
Wow.
And so I mentioned on my website that I thought this was reminiscent of Germany in the 1940s.
Yeah.
And so now, every night he goes on, he slags me off.
Well, that's a guy who's struggling for audiences,
Yeah.
hence making the act.
Yeah.
Bring...
Which is a shame, because it's a really nice room, and it's lovely, lots of everyone was very caring,
Yeah, yeah.
and
But that's the problem in America. A lot of clubs in America are doing that sort of nonsense now.
Yeah.
And comedy's really, live comedy especially.
Yeah.
It's kind of struggling over there.
Eloise is just snuck. You ever been to see a comedian, Eloise?
I haven't actually.
You've never been?
No,
You
I
haven't
don't think
lived.
I have.
You haven't
I'm
lived.
a bit frightened because...
Right, just sit at the back.
Well, I'm one of these people that people want to pick on, I think.
Yes.
Not if you sit at the back. Have you got a weird laugh?
I have got a very loud and distinctive laugh, yeah.
Don't go.
And there's something about the look of me that people think I might be a bit stuck up, so they...
You do look very stuck up.
Yeah,
you
it's
do
the
look...
nose,
Especially with my
isn't it? It's the
page
nose.
boy hair I've got today.
Yeah, what's happened to you?
I don't know.
There.
I washed it, and it's gone a bit boofy.
There's
and
no product in there.
That's true, actually. There isn't.
My hair's quite... But I put no product in my hair.
We're just a bunch of boofy hair people.
That's
You
true.
really sideburn.
I heard someone say the other day, "Oh, I'm gonna go out to a nice comedy night tonight," and it is weird, isn't it? The mentality of think, should we go to a comedy night tonight and see a bit of comedy? It's a strange thing.
It does
to
fascinate
do.
me that you show up to these gigs, especially weekend ones, you know, and they're 300-400 people crammed in there. You know?
Wow.
And the atmosphere is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, if they like you, it's incredible. If they don't, then, you know, let's not talk about that.
I like those moments when people don't like
it's
things.
quite
though.
special, isn't
It's
it?
great. I did a gig in Kilburn at the Porthole Club.
Yeah, I know the one.
And it's lovely. It's like a nice room, and then there's a bit up at the side.
Yeah.
And at the bit up at the side, like a balcony, there was a lot of noise going on. A lot of noise. Turned out later on, it was Misha Barton and a kook from the band The Kooks.
Oh, right, I heard about that.
And who was the fella who went on...
I heard that Misha Barton was there. I didn't hear that you were there, though.
No, I didn't. They didn't mention my name. I was comparing the whole night. So I told her to shut the F up. I didn't know it was her. I didn't have a clue who she was. Who's the fella...
She needs to be told to.
It shouldn't matter who she is.
Who's the fella who's a bit shaky when he's doing jokes? Adam Bloom.
Adam Bloom,
Who's brilliant.
He's superb.
He's a little bit scary, but he's brilliant.
Yeah.
And he went mental.
Yeah,
And he went mental, and it got very tense.
Did he know she was from the OC? Did he drop some OC-based jokes?
Didn't know she was from the OC. So it got very, very tense.
Yeah.
And I was wetting myself laughing because it was lovely, because he was like picking on this bit of the audience, not knowing who it was. So half the audience were loving it, and half the audience were going, this is a little bit uncomfortable. I like those uncomfortable moments, though.
Yeah, there's something quite special about really awkward feeling moments.
Yeah.
It's a unique feeling, because there's not many other places in the world where you can be with 300 people and all collectively be going,
Yeah.
what's going to happen
It's
now?
like I saw Jerry Sadowitz, who splits people,
Yeah.
and people were walking out. He's incredibly offensive on one level, and then he goes actually on being, it's all ironic, whatever, how you ever interpret it.
And then he finds a card in an orange.
Yeah, he's a brilliant magician.
What? Oh.
He's brilliant, and he is. I think he's hilarious. But people were walking out, people were shouting at him. You know, it's what a night though.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's doing any
You've
gigs.
remembered it, though.
Let's go and see Jerry Sadowitz. Shall
Jerry
we?
Sadowitz is always working, man.
Yeah,
He's always working.
and one of terrifying man when you see him on stage in real life. One of the nicest blokes there is. Very quiet, soft-spoken.
Very soft hands.
Yeah, I've not touched his hands.
I shook his hands once and I was
Did you?
surprised. Because he's quite an aggressive bloke
Yeah.
on stage, and I
Yeah.
just thought, for some reason, that would transcend to his hands.
Callousy and stuff.
Yeah,
but
I
no.
just think if you're angry,
Yeah.
you'll have angry hands.
I've
true.
got to say this. If anyone doesn't know, you're in the advert for an airline. We won't go into too much detail. You're the gentleman eating a burger.
With the sauce on my top, yeah. That was fun to make.
I wouldn't mind getting into adverts.
All right.
Jarrod, can you get
Well,
me
what
some
you gotta
tips?
do? You gotta do with the auditions. Which are pride-swallowing sieges.
I did an
Oh, my God.
I've not done many. I did one for the remake of Reggie Perrin
Right.
as his boss.
Yeah.
As I'm there, I thought, what am I doing here? First of all, I think this is going to be, that's like pissing on a Picasso.
Yeah.
And secondly, I'm not right for this part at all. But you still have to do it, and then you come out thinking, do you know what? I
feel
think
goody.
I think I've got it. I think I've got this one, man. I think I've got it.
But adverts, it's a weird thing because you go and they show you the amount of money you could get, and you think, wow, this could really help. And then you don't get it. And one advert I didn't get because I wasn't fat enough. And it's the first time in my life I've ever walked home going, I wish I was fat.
Oh,
And
man.
I did I auditioned for an advert. I don't know if I should say, but it was a type of crisp.
Yeah.
And I had to pretend to be a squirrel,
Oh, no.
giving a dramatic speech to other squirrels that then gets interrupted by a dog.
Oh.
And then I had to jump up on a chair like I was climbing a tree.
And you didn't get that?
I didn't get that part. I did.
I think it's a good thing.
I did the teeth.
How
Did that
low?
thing.
How low must you feel not to have got the squirrel?
I know. Pretty bad.
Listen,
Thanks,
we've got
mate.
JARROD CHRISTMAS. We've got some phone calls for you. I have to play a record.
Yep, do it.
And then some adverts.
Do it.
And then you're right to talk to some. Yeah, I've just seen who's coming up. We'll sort of.
We'll just roll with it.
0330 123 1215 tar.
Record. Iain Lee. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
There's something very weird about having to press buttons that fires off tapes of people saying your name. It's not pleasant.
Quite fun, though.
It's all right, but it's
almost
a little...
like listening to your answer machine continuously.
Oh, I don't have an answer machine. No, we have a thing on the phone, so the message is left on the phone. But no one dials my home number anymore. So if the light's flashing,
it's all about the mobile, isn't it?
Well, if the light's flashing, to my girlfriend, it's your mum. She's the only one that knows that number and calls it up all the flipping time.
The only person who calls out my home number is my wife when I haven't picked up my mobile phone for some reason.
Yeah,
and so the landline rings and I haven't picked up the mobile.
Someone's emailed. We're talking about names. Someone's emailed. Ella's emailed in. I went to college with a girl called Pickle Dix. That is. And my mum's friend, we know as Chris Lear, is actually called Crystal Chandel. That's made up.
That's got to
That's
be.
not
Sounds
real.
Quite full on.
We've got Simon on the line. Hello, Simon.
Hello.
Hello, Simon. Yes, you're on the air.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, wicked. How are you?
Yeah, I'm right.
You a big Jarrod Christmas fan? Is that what you've called in?
Kind of.
Kind of. Oh, okay. Well, what would you like to ask him? It's like Swap Shop now, isn't it? It's like we got 5-star on. Yes.
Come on, Side
Ian.
Guy, hit me.
Yes, Simon.
I want to talk to you.
Whoa.
Slammed.
You've been totally buoyed by it. How old are you, Simon? 14?
13.
13, man. You've
that
been
hurts.
dissed by
Simon,
13.
that really hurts, bro.
I've got to take it, Jarrod. What do you want, Simon?
You know that get off school card you gave me?
Oh, yes, last week I gave Simon a get-out-of-school card tomorrow free, and it worked, did it?
Yeah.
You bunked off school?
They actually believed it.
That is what I'm talking about. That
Nice.
is the power.
Wow.
Well, Simon, I know you're phoning up for one this week. You ain't getting one, friend.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's a tough life, isn't it? Get used to the disappointments. So, Jared, I suppose we should mention gigs and stuff you've got coming up.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Well, I don't know them.
Well, I run a monthly club myself. It's called Four Kiwis Walk Into a Bar. It's at a comedy club called Headliners in Chiswick.
Oh, it sounds nice, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it's the last Thursday of every
Do you
month.
have to be Kiwi to play there? Because if you
No,
that's
you don't.
illegal if that's the case. That is illegal. You can't do that.
You're right.
Racist.
No, you don't have to be Kiwi, but it is. It
helps.
It's geared towards a Kiwi audience, as in we have treats from back home like chocolate bars and stuff that you can get back
So
home.
excluding like 70% of your audience then just from the word go.
No, but
some of those treats, because my brother-in-law,
very good treats.
My brother-in-law is from New Zealand, and he gets every Christmas his mum.
Pineapple lumps.
Oh, it's horrible that stuff. It's
Really?
horrible.
Oh.
It's like you might as well eat a poo or something.
Hanging.
I have eaten my poo and it's not.
Oh, I've eaten your poo as well. It's, okay.
Let's not talk about that night,
No,
Ian.
yes.
You said you wouldn't bring that up.
It was a powerful night. So yes, some gigs you've got. Come on.
I've got the Comedy Store coming up later this month.
Yep.
Let me figure out the date. When is it? No. 27th.
I should have
March.
written all this down on a list. This is me being slack. I'll be honest with you.
I've got.
Now he's just going through his touch
I've got
phone.
the
It's
Comedy
not
Caf.
working.
The Comedy Caf.
I haven't done the Comedy Caf for like 15 years.
It hasn't changed.
Is it still?
mate.
Who's the fella that ran it? Noel.
Noel Faulkner.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah.
He's got Tourette's, hasn't he?
He's got
Yeah,
Tourette's.
yeah.
He's hilarious. Yeah.
Not because of the Tourette's. He's
It helps though.
yeah, he's very funny man. He used to scare me. He did.
Yeah,
he's quite
still-
intense.
I really like the guy, but yeah, I do still get a little bit of wee trickle out when I
Yeah.
talk to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm there on the 12th, 13th, 14th.
We're doing a little. That's like a little run. It's like a
Thursday-
residency.
Yeah, that's what happens when if you play the proper clubs, you do Thursday, Friday, Saturdays.
Man,
They're still
Big
waiting
time.
for you, Lee.
Yeah,
Ian, you just got to pull your leg out. Pull your leg out. Pull your
Thumb out.
thumb out
of my leg.
You've got to pull something out.
I
mate.
need to. I've only got 10 minutes worth of material. I can stretch it to 11 and a half on a good night.
Yeah.
If I dumped you, I've dumped you there. That's the punchline to the whole thing.
Oh,
man,
God,
Eloise,
I've ruined
jeez.
it.
All right, listen. Now, so JarrodChristmas.com is the website if people
Yeah,
want to
it
go
is.
and they can get the information.
Yeah, that's got my
Information.
gigs up there. Have I updated it recently?
I don't know, Jared. I'm not you.
That's more to me.
Yes.
That's more to me. I think I've updated it. If I haven't, I'll do it tonight.
And we're supposed to be doing a sitcom together
Yeah,
on
it's
the
very
BBC
hush. It's very
too.
hush, hush. And I'm playing an Australian.
Well, you were Australian, weren't you? And I'm playing a knob.
I didn't change my accent, though. And the audition thing, I was up against a guy out of Neighbours who, when he went for the audition...
Craig McLachlan.
It wasn't
was it
Craig
not
McLachlan.
I was up against Craig McLachlan.
Were you?
Yeah, I was up against Craig McLachlan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because one of the Aussie guys from Neighbours auditioned for the role and at a point where there was no need, ripped his shirt off, like, had proper
That was
buttons.
Craig McLachlan.
Was it him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Check 1, 2, hey Mona.
Yeah.
That was him.
But then he started humming the Neighbours tune.
Yeah.
And doing push-ups when he didn't need to.
Are you joking?
I heard that story as well.
Yeah.
But we don't know if it's actually happening or not. It's not been filmed. We keep getting told it's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, Jared, I'm going to play a record. Then we're going to have, I believe, Professor Joseph Lavens.
I'm excited.
Do you want to stick around for a bit?
I'd love to.
Are you a believer in UFOs?
100%.
Eloise?
I think there's got to be something, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, listen, if you want to talk UFOs, 0330 123 1215. If you've genuinely seen a UFO, if a friend of yours has, we have got a professor from the States who has written a book about this, and he is a fantastic and a fascinating man. We'll find out more about him after Queen.
I want it all. I want it all.
Okay, this is very exciting. This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio 0330 123 1215. Jared, you stuck around. Well done.
Oh, yeah, I can't miss this.
Brave man. Eloise is here.
Hello.
And we have got, now, let me get this right. We've got Professor Joseph Lavens he's the head lecturer in astrology at Fosse College,
Foss College.
Foss College, De Montfort University, and the author of Ufology, Deny to Deceive, The Legacy of Arrogance, Volume 2. And that's out in this country now, or is it next week it's coming out?
Next week. Can you hear me on this?
If you can just come a little bit
Sorry,
closer. I'm just going to pre-fade you slightly. Here we go.
Pardon me.
That should be a bit better. Try there, Professor.
No, it's a bit of a mouthful, but that is the title of the book. Yes.
Do I refer to you as Professor, Joseph, Joe?
No, call me Joe, that's fine.
Joe Lavens. Now, you... well, OK, let's ask you. What's your stance on UFOs?
Well, the book is basically saying that we're laboring under a misconception that the environmental pressures are the biggest threat to mankind. This is, in fact, a smokescreen put there by successive governments to disguise the sinister specter of different life forms visiting Earth.
Let me interrupt you. Let me just come in here. And then feel free to join in anyone at any point. But, OK, I'm going to be the cynic here. Mm-hmm. Why would the government be covering up UFOs? If they had UFO alien technology... Then surely they'd share it, wouldn't they?
Okay, first of all, it's a mathematical certainty. There's 961 moons in our solar system alone. I think the successive governments know that in the Western world.
Yeah.
Moons.
Sorry?
Moons. Did you say moons?
Moons in our solar system alone.
Yeah. Right, and that's a direct correlation to alien activity. The moons.
I'm certainly not saying that. If you read the book, what I'm saying is that it's mathematically impossible that we are the only life form in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
As simple as that.
I've never been good at maths, so I believe him.
No, you laugh, but it's quite a serious...
I was laughing at Jared's.
Okay.
Jared's a comedian.
And I wasn't undermining you.
I'm sorry.
No, Jared's a comedian from New Zealand. So let's okay. 0330 123 1215. If you want to give us a call, if you've seen aliens, you believe in them, you don't believe in them. We've got a call from Thomas. Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
You're through to Professor Joe Lavens.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I was just going to say, I was a bit of a skeptic in the past, but I actually did see a UFO myself.
When was that?
Well, I was driving along, and I don't know, I just noticed something up in the air, so I kind of looked out the sunroof.
Right.
Saw something quite strange, something I can't really remember, and the next thing I knew, I had to slam on the brakes and I drove into a wall. But I was not driving towards a wall before that.
I'm so sorry. You're saying that someone put a wall in front of you. You looked up, and then there was a wall in front of you?
No, I was saying I looked up and I saw some kind of unidentified object in the sky.
Could you describe the object that you saw, Thomas?
Well, it was pretty bright.
Yeah.
That's about all I can say about it.
Could it have been a blimp, an air balloon, or nanticularis clouds?
It was at night, so I don't know if I would have noticed a blimp in the air,
But you saw the wall in front of you that loomed up in the headlights.
What was the wall like, Thomas?
It was like a wall of dirt.
Wall of dirt? Like a bank of dirt.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I was nowhere near anything like that.
Okay, I with all due respect, I've come in here to talk about a book, talk about a very serious issue, a smokescreen put up by successive Western governments.
Okay.
So if you, Thomas, I'm going to be honest, I'm on Professor Laven's side. If you're just going to phone
up... It's a wall, it's not a wall, it's a wall of soot. If
you're going to phone up... Mate, Tom, I've seen walls of dirt before. I'm on your side, buddy.
No, listen...
Well, I'm glad someone is. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
right,
Thomas, if you're going to phone up and take the piss, mate, I'm going to have to cut you off, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, Professor. That's, Now, you brought in some audio evidence.
Yes, I have, sir.
OK, so what should we got? We've got the Chinese... clip.
This is pretty conclusive.
OK.
This is Beijing 2004.
And this you're saying this is proof that UFOs exist?
If you can find any other way of proving otherwise, then, well, I'd like to hear it.
OK, well, let's have a look. This is a clip that Professor Joe Lavens has brought in. Proof that aliens exist from Beijing.
That's actually...
Now, what's happening there?
That's actually Mandarin for... That is a flying saucer by that building.
OK, well, listen, it's very exciting. 0330 123 1215. If you want to give us a call, if you've seen a UFO or an alien, or if you're a believer or a non-believer and you want to challenge Professor Laven's claims that governments around the world are hiding the truth about UFOs, that's the number to give us a call. Before that, here's Brian Adams.
This
That's loud.
is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
OK. So we're joined by JARROD CHRISTMAS, still here, who's a comedian. We've got Eloise, who's here, just hanging out and helping us, which is lovely. And we've got Professor Joe Lavens, who is the author, I've put it down, sorry, of Ufology. Do you say ufology or ufology?
Ufology.
Ufology, Deny to Deceive, Legacy of Arrogance, Volume 2. It's a book that claims that the governments around the world are hiding the fact that aliens are living amongst us, or we have alien technology.
I didn't use the word alien. That's your word, not mine.
That is?
Yes, that could be.
You've brought in some clips. We've got a clip here which you claim proves that UFOs exist.
Oh, I didn't prove it. NASA proved it.
OK, so this clip is from NASA?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Do you want to just set this up and describe what it is we've got?
This is Discovery in 2004, and it was at the time launching a satellite, and there is footage. I've seen footage on the internet of flashing lights. It looks like debris, but it is a visitation from... I don't know what, unidentified flying object.
And this is the audio from it. Let's have a little listen.
The object in question, I think, is going to come in view, and it appears to us that it's already there. It was just hidden by the IUS.
Yeah, we see a dick.
She actually says, I see a dick.
We've got that.
We see a dick.
Yeah. And that's proof?
When she says, I see a dick.
We see a dick.
Yeah.
She's saying, I see a dick.
OK, you ready to take some more calls?
Yes, sir.
OK, let's go to... it's a regular on the show. It's Barry from Watford. Hello, Barry.
Yes. Hello, Ian.
Yes?
Can I speak to the UFO man?
Yeah, that's Professor Joseph Lavens.
Hello there, Professor.
Hello, sir.
Now, right, I do have a bit of a story to tell you, and I'm deadly serious. It may sound a bit far-fetched.
OK, Barry, we are trying to have a serious, proper discussion
about
this.
Honestly, it was very serious for me, actually.
Oh, OK, sir, I'm listening.
Right, well, about 9 years ago, believe it or not, I was still driving in them days, and me and Margaret went...
Margaret's his wife.
That's right. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, me and the wife went to see Margaret's brother Dennis, who lives near Cannock Chase in Staffordshire. It's a big open bit of land. I didn't know.
I don't know that.
Yes.
To cut a long story short,
please do, Barry. We're not much time.
On with Dennis. We had a falling out. Let's just say he's a bit of a nutsack. Anyway,
right.
I went for a drive about 11ish one night up to Cannock Chase. Now, bear in mind, it was completely deserted. And blow me down if I didn't see some very strange, strong lights out in the woods.
This is very interesting. Did you attempt to make any contact?
Well, yes, I did. I flashed my lights, and they flashed back, and I thought there's something very, very eerie going on, possibly top secret, because suddenly there's police cars everywhere. And basically, it wasn't so much extraterrestrials; it was more dogging, really.
It was what?
Yeah, dogging up there. You know, consenting adults flashing their lights.
Docking. Docking?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying aliens were dogging,
Barry.
The humans.
Yes.
But I got fined in a county court judgment against
Barry.
me.
Sure, this is.
Yes, Barry.
I'm not sure
unfortunately-
about this.
Yeah. We're trying to talk about being more
I'm
serious,
serious.
Barry. It's not serious enough, Barry. That's a
I
cut
think
him
there's
off.
been a bit of a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
I'm here to actually talk about a book, a very serious
Sorry
book,
about
a
that.
piece
It's,
of research that I have
okay,
done over
so-
a number of years.
This is interesting, actually. You're from New Zealand, Jared.
Yes, I am.
I have some friends who have been to New Zealand, and they claim to have seen UFOs in the New Zealand sky. Have you seen anything like that at all?
I've got a lot of friends who've claimed to have seen things down in New Zealand. Because of New Zealand's remoteness, you're probably aware of...
Yes, I'm aware of that, yes.
Sorry, you don't need to get sarky with me.
No, I will.
Steady on. Let's not fall out in the studio. Come on.
I just wonder if you can get someone to speak to us who's actually got something to say.
Let's try Jim. Jim in Hertfordshire. Good evening, Jim.
Good evening.
You're through to the Professor.
Hello, Professor. How are you?
Hello. Good evening. Fine, thank you.
To be honest, I mean, each to their own and all this, but I think it's absolute madness. I mean...
What is madness? What is madness, sir?
Your theory about the government protecting and covering up all this extraterrestrial activity.
Madness,
I mean, to be honest,
all right, yeah, that's
people
madness.
see lights or something and they don't know what it is, and they immediately say, "Oh, it's aliens."
Yeah, it's
why? No,
because
it's not.
it is.
What do you mean it is?
Right, because I'm telling you that. Okay, the government's spent $6 trillion on Iraq. They haven't spent that on Iraq. They've spent it on covering up this thing.
Right. Okay. I mean, all right. A UFO is just an unidentified flying object.
Correct.
Well done.
Correct.
Yes,
Well
correct.
done. Those
Well
are the
done.
letters.
I've been
yes.
listening.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. Just because it's unidentified and it's flying doesn't mean it's alien.
Oh, you can identify it, can you? Well, you identify it. You identify it for
All right.
me.
I've got a clip here. Listen, I've got a clip here.
You tell me what this is.
Okay, have a listen. Have a listen, and you tell me what this is. Jim, you think you know so much?
Okay.
Whoa. 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 What's going on there? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
He says it again.
What has just happened here? Holy mackerel.
What's that, Jim? Exactly, speechless. Let's go to Ben. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hello, Ben. You're on the radio. You're through to the Professor.
Oh, excellent. Hello there, Professor.
Hello there, sir.
I'm interested in UFOs and things myself, and as you quite correctly point out, it's obvious, it's a mathematical certainty that we're not alone in the universe. And I'd just like to ask you how you think that the government are actually keeping all this under wraps from us, how they what techniques they
Well, precisely what I was saying. There's been a lot of money. These guys, they're involved with all sorts of cover-up techniques. One of them that features in my book is the smoke screen of the environment. What they're basically telling us is that there are ice caps melting, there are, ozones all over the place, and this is basically a cover-up to keep us in an atmosphere of fear, when the real fear is the aliens coming.
So the aliens are melting the polar ice caps with their lasers and that, then, yeah?
Some of them are, yes.
So the aliens actually have got lasers, have they? Laser guns?
Oh, yes, they got, ray guns.
And isn't it true that part of the government's cover-up is by feeding the masses shows like X Factor and stuff like that to get us involved in that instead of...
Yes.
That's the X-Files. X-Files, you think, isn't it?
No, the whole thing where you get involved in something slightly pointless
that right.
takes your eyes off
keeping the
real...
proletariat, occupied with this nonsense.
Ben, I hope that answers your question, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Eloise, listen, you're a lady in the room.
Yeah.
UFOs can be described as a boysy thing. Do you believe? Are you a believer?
Well, I thought I was, but until I heard that first clip... I don't understand that at all. I don't understand how we're hearing that.
Due respect, you don't speak Chinese. You don't speak Chinese.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't prove that there's a UFO.
I almost bought volume 1 of your book.
Right, thank you.
That's right. I almost bought
It's a cracking read.
Well, I didn't. I read the back of it, and it seems to say pretty much the same stuff as volume 2.
Let's not turn this...
what? Maybe I should just leave this.
Let's go. We've got a call. Let's go. Don't listen. We've got Verinda on the line. Hello, Verinda.
What?
Hello?
What's up?
Hello?
Verinda, are you near a phone?
Hello.
That's better. Thank you. What can we do for you, Vinny? You're through to the Professor.
I don't believe this man's real.
What?
Sorry?
I don't believe this man's real.
Okay, Vinny, whatever. I don't know what's going on there. Let's try one more call and then we'll play a record and let's just see what's happening. People are taking their mic. We got Rob Bonet.
Yay! How are we doing?
All right, Rob, you're through.
There we go.
Yeah, you're through to...
All right, Crocodile Dundee, back in your seat. Anyway,
Hey, that's Australia, mate. That's Australia. You take that back.
Okay.
Call that nice.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Anyway, UFO man.
Yes, it's a professor.
That's the bunny. Is it true that the reason why UFO sightings are declining over the last few years is simply down to the fact that people know that Will Smith's on the planet and the job he did in Independence Day really showed the aliens and they're frightened?
Okay, well, I'll ignore that. There's been the Roswell, 1947. There's the footage of Sverdlovsk and Russia 69, Orly Airline, cigar-shaped ship in the sky. You know, this is endless. Discovery STS-80.
Whoa.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
And there was also that wind farm propeller. That
Lincolnshire
got destroyed.
Turbine. The Lincolnshire Turbine.
Yeah.
I've actually got some recording of that.
Yes, okay, well, let's
explain this to me, please.
I just suddenly saw this light appear in front of us, and it just seemed to whiz sort of across the sky towards the
That's quite common.
wind turbines. I said there was 2 or 3 of us in the car, and I just said to the other 2, "What was that?"
And she said, "What was that?" What would you say?
That does sound really believable, actually.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's take another call, then we're going to play Snow Patrol. Yes, that's all queued up. Let's go. This is... I will take this call, just to be open and honest. This is Dave from Pinner. This is Barry's son, who we had on earlier. Hello, Dave!
Excuse me, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, what's the matter, mate?
Well, right.
Get to the point.
Okay, but basically, my old man, Barry from Watford, he calls himself. He's just found out you poo-pooed him.
Pardon me?
No, Dave, no one's poo-pooed him.
You poo-pooed him. You said he's been an idiot.
I haven't poo-pooed him.
You poo-pooed him.
I didn't poo-poo him.
I haven't poo-pooed him.
Yeah, you poo-pooed him. The geezer's found out. He's contributed to your show. He's the best place. He's coming. He's usually going to be made the whole man looks stupid. He's trying to get for a ride. He don't know where to put himself now. He's on the laugh at his expense. He's an alien, mate. You're an alien. You won't be out of space for an old man like that.
Yes, Dave, just calm down. I can't understand a word you're saying.
Well, let me explain this professor then.
Okay,
Hello,
calm
you're
down.
speaking to him. Hello?
Well, that aside, I like to think there's aliens out there who's show themselves.
Pardon me?
If there's aliens out there, if you're going to show themselves.
Pardon me, I didn't quite...
Yeah, I want to see if there's aliens out there, but they're going to show themselves.
Right, we can't understand you, Dave. I'm going to have to cut you off, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. Okay, 0330 123 1215. Professor, would you stick around until 11 o'clock? Would that be?
Not sure.
Okay, well, let's just... please, just stick around, please. This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio, 0330 123 1215. We're joined by Professor Joseph Lavens from De Montfort University. His book, Ufology, Deny to Deceive, Legacy of Arrogance, Volume 2. And, Professor, you've stuck around for us, which is...
I have stuck around. I don't know why... I mean, you're playing, what is that, Halloween music
it's
or something?
Kind of the spooky...
Well, it's not really what my book is about. It's a serious...
Weirded me out, mate.
It's a good book. Listen, I know you think that we're all having a laugh. It's a good book. Let's just try one more quick call. Let's go to Sam. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Hello, Sam.
Hello?
Yes, Sam?
Can I talk to the professor, please?
Yes, you can. You're speaking to him.
Hi. Yes, I just wanted to confirm your theory that government...
No, he's putting on a silly voice. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to take one more call. I'm going to get out of here.
No, I tell you, we've got one more clip. Let's play this last clip that you have said is the proof that aliens exist.
It's the real deal. This is radio missions were discovered by radio and plasma wave detectors on board the Cassini spacecraft that passed over Saturn's rings. It was orbiting the planet in July 2004, and many people believe this could be aliens talking.
Okay, so let's have a listen to this.
What's that?
You're laughing, Eloise.
Okay,
I'm sorry, but you've just got people there going, wow.
No, there are no people there. Those are not people. Those are not people.
Am I an alien?
No.
I have put this. We have put this through a computer. We've listened to the sound waves.
Rubbish.
That's before it's been cleaned up, Eloise. This is it when it's been through a special
this is it.
space computer. Okay. Let's have a listen to this. This is the cleaned up version.
It's not a space computer.
Still.
You know what? I've had.
Wow.
Thank you. I think I've had enough.
Professor. Professor, listen, Professor.
That's me saying come back.
Professor.
Oh, no.
I'm not being... Right, OK.
Does this normally happen?
No, two things, right?
I'm
First
really
of all,
sorry.
Eloise, you know you're kind of... I've got people complaining about you anyway. No, don't. I've got people saying you shouldn't be doing the show anyway because you're giggling too much, and then you've scared off a guest. Now, was he talking nonsense? I'm a believer in the UFOs, but you've made, you know...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let him leave,
I'm not being... Jared, mate.
Andy pulled the finger.
He did pull the finger. He did pull the finger. Listen, I'm going to...
Wow.
Listen,
Wow,
Jared,
what a treat.
you've been no help whatsoever.
Thanks,
I'm
mate.
going to do the business side of this again, just because he's... No, come on now. Be fair.
He's not going to be waiting out there, though, is he?
Well, you're done, mate.
I know, I don't want to... I wasn't mean
Do you
to
want me
him,
to
was I?
escort you out?
It's Professor... Let me do this.
I think
because
those people
let me
are
do the
harmed, they're
business. It's Professor Joseph Lavens we've had in. He's the head lecturer in astrology at Foss College at De Montfort University. And his book is Ufology, Denied to Deceive, The Legacy of Arrogance, Volume 2. I've got the book. I've read almost half of it, and it's pretty good.
And it's available on www.bollocks.com.
Don't. Right, Jared, thank you for coming in. Bye, nice
Thanks
to see you.
for
Bye-bye.
having
There
me.
we go.
Mr. Stevens buys an Audi A3 1.9 TDIE.
This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Right, it's always weird when we've had guests in and then having to start the show again because, you know, people haven't called, you've got to call in for that. And Eloise, should we rattle through these three calls very quickly? Then we'll start the show properly. Let's go to Mr. Naughty.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Naughty. What can we do for you?
Can I speak to Eloise, please?
Oh, jeez. Yes, go on.
Speaking.
I wish to ask you 3 simple questions.
Okay, go for it.
1, how old are you?
25.
Just right for the picking.
Oh, that's horrible.
2, what bra size?
Oh, no.
Cut him off.
No, he's gone. Well, that's naughty. Let's try Leroy.
Hello?
Hello, Leroy. You're on the air.
Yes, I frankly think that your behaviour and that of the callers today has been rude to Professor Josenberg. Or Josen-Ligamentberg.
Yes. Let's go to the merchant.
Greetings, stranger.
Good evening, merchant.
What's happened to the professor, then?
Sorry?
What's happened to Professor Lehman?
Well, Lavens, it turns out Eloise, who's controversially returned here, despite the barrage of abuse I've received, has said, don't let her... There's pretty much a whole thread about you on Digital Spry, but you laughed him out of the studio.
Yeah.
Some of the clips were a little bit ropey, but some of them I thought were spot on.
No, they were terrible.
I thought those clips were actually pretty spot on.
Yeah, well, you did, didn't you, Merchant?
You would.
I understand a little bit of Mandarin.
Yeah, I didn't understand what that was, but it sounded
Definitely
vulgar, right? 0330 123 1215. Now, let's start the show properly. How long are you here for now? You were late anyway, so you should stay late. Simple as. Those are the rules. You stay as long as you want. It's good to have you on board. Now, so, this week, I'm driving along in the car, very excitingly, and my girlfriend is asleep in the back of the car, and she was fast asleep, and I was pretending for a lot of the journey that I had a dead body in the car. Have you ever done that?
No.
Have you ever done that?
Driving slowly?
Well, no, I was just driving normally, but I just kept looking around. I kept trying to look shifty as I was driving. And kept looking at and.
Did you slow down when there was a police car in front of you? So
there was no police car, but if like a truck or something put up beside me, I'd try and look all guilty and like, all right, yeah, it's not a dead body in the back of the car. There. I was doing that, but as we were driving through Hampstead, which is a very posh part of London, dear listener, who's not in London, we saw a micro celebrity, and this is what the theme of the next hour is going to be: micro celebrity. So don't phone up and say, "Oh well, I saw who's the singer from Robert Plant? I saw Robert Plant, or I saw Paul McCartney." It's micro celebrities, people you've gone
below Z-list.
Is that? And now this only just qualify. No, it does qualify perfectly. I saw the girl from Everything But the Girl,
Tracy Thorn.
I don't know.
I don't know her name.
I don't know her name.
Her name is Tracy.
She looked, and I missed you like the desert missed the rains, and I miss you like that girl.
Awful song.
Awful song, awful band. The guy, Ben Watt, wrote a brilliant book about nearly dying. Well, it was brilliant when I read it about 15 years ago. I don't know if he nearly died. He had this rare disease and no one knew what it was, and then he got well. But the book's good. But I'm never a big fan of Everything But the Girl.
No, terrible. One-hit wonder.
But a pony. But they did have... Who did... did they do Breakout? Was that them?
No, that was Sister.
Oh, Swing Out Sister.
Swing Out
Oh, because that's a good, because that's a good song. I like that. Do you know that song?
No.
You break out.
You're not doing it justice. I have no idea what you're on about.
If someone could phone up 0330 123 1215 and play Breakout to us down the telephone. I don't think I've got it on my iPod. I'll have a look while we're chatting. So the question is this evening, what micro celebrities have you seen? Have you seen any micro celebrities, Eloise?
No, this is a better than micro one though. Trigger, but he's a really good celeb, I think.
Well, I would say he's a good. Yes, I'd say he's a good celebrity.
Let me rack my brains. No.
You've never seen someone. I mean, hey.
Yes.
Go on.
What, that judge from Strictly Come Dancing, the really orange one that no one knows his name.
Oh, not the Italian one.
Not Leonard.
No.
Len.
No. A younger one. Orange.
You're right. Nobody knows
exactly.
his name.
I've seen him always walking around Kentish Town. Gives me an evil eye every time I see him.
Oh, does he now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so that counts. Davis, you seen any micro celebs?
I think Chico ages ago, but that's about it.
I told you I bumped into him in a Chinese restaurant. Now, I think I interviewed Chico many years ago on Rise. No, it wouldn't have been on Rise. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I didn't interview him. But it was in a Chinese vegetarian restaurant. Me and my mate, Chico and his mate, sat at a table. I was going, "There's Chico over there," and my mate was going, "Yeah." And as we got up to leave, Chico went, "Hey, Iain, what are you doing, man?" And he came up and gave me a hug and stuff. He may not have used my name, actually. I may have embellished the story slightly.
Hey, you.
He said, "Hey, man."
I'd have had to really bite back the verbal diarrhea of going, "It's Chico time."
That's the thing. You have to be careful saying that. But it turns out he's what a lovely man, as most of these people are, unless they work for Clyde Radio or something like that. Most people go and answer the phones, Davis.
Let's do it.
That Ricky from EastEnders, he used to live near me.
Sid Owen.
Yeah.
Do you remember Sid Owen had a minor hit single? Do you remember what that minor hit single was?
No.
He had like a reggae song.
Don't tell. No way.
It was
he
like,
never did.
It was like UB40, and it was.
That's disgraceful.
Oh, how did it go? Because we used to change the lyrics to include his name. We got a good thing going, a real good thing going. And the video's like him on a beach.
Oh, no.
I used to change the lyrics to, we got a good thing going, we got a real good Sid Owen.
I see what you've done there.
It's very clever.
It's rubbish.
It was really, yes.
Rubbish.
But he did it. He had there was a thing when everyone released records. Do you remember Hattie from EastEnders?
Oh, yes.
She was on Come Dine With Me this week. That's why I'm thinking of her.
Oh, I love her.
And her song was what was Hattie's song?
And the Itsy Bitsy Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. That was another one.
That was Mallet.
Yes.
Mallet. Yeah, they're all releasing their records. Well, we've got a phone call. Look, this is good. Miles.
Hello.
Good evening, Miles.
I've got a micro celebrity.
By the way, no prize to the first person that phones up and says me. Miles.
Yeah. You know Leah that was on Big Brother?
Oh, was she the one that was
Big boobs.
The porn actress?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I saw her at an airport.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good lad. 0330 123 1215. Have you seen her film?
What? No.
It's like a proper porno. It's not.
I didn't realise she was actually a porn star.
Yeah, proper porno.
I thought she was just, a stripper.
I've seen a bit of it.
Ooh. Oh.
Got a big mouth. Steady. Oh, come on now.
Lowering the tone.
They've all done it. 0330. Have you ever made a mucky film? I've never made not like a professional. I'm not saying you're a porn star, but
rigged up a camcorder.
Yeah.
No.
Because there's always the risk of when you split up.
Yes.
Who gets the tape?
And also, you get in trouble for that because, poor Paris Hilton.
Yes.
Can't remember any more off the top of my head, but there's more.
There's a Jordan. There's a Pamela Anderson one.
Yeah.
There's a few, and there's always fun when you hear about it. Oh, let's get on the internet. Let's see.
Oh, there was Richard and Judy's daughter. Didn't she do something naughty?
I don't think she made a porn film. We have to say for legal reasons. I believe she may have been spotted outside doing something, but she wasn't involved in any sexual shenanigans. I don't think.
It was just something.
No, I don't think she was at all. She's very. I used to work with her brother Jack. But by the by, we've got some phone. Let's take some phone calls. Then we'll play David Bowie. Let's go to Mr. Jukebox.
Oh, hello.
Hello, you got a clip for us?
Oh, yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Let's have it.
Yes. Do you know that?
It's Breakout.
I do know this song.
It's a good song, this, The Horns.
You did not do it justice singing.
A two-part. Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Jukebox. Yeah, it's a good song, that. Dark Breath.
Hiya.
I always find it weird doing having guests in the first hour of the show and then trying to start the rest of the show because
it's like starting afresh.
Well, it is. It's like you're doing a crouching start in sports. Remember? Did you ever do running at school, Dark Breath?
I did, yeah.
Did you ever? You know when you go from you go from the running where you start and you're just sort of bent a little bit, so you're still standing up.
Oh yeah.
But you're bent a little bit, and then you go when you get bigger and better.
Yeah.
You go to the thing where you're on your knees and you do like a professional. I'm doing it. I don't know why. And you do the professional start where you're crouched down, so you can bounce up.
That's it. Yeah.
It feels like I'm starting from the bounce up, but I've stumbled a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what. No, it doesn't feel like that at all. I don't know what it feels like. Anyway, Dark Breath, what can we do for you?
I've seen a mini celebrity.
Oh, go on then. Who have you seen?
Do you remember Eddie the Eagle?
Eddie the Eagle Edwards. I had to interview him a couple of months ago. Yes.
Yeah. I met him on Little Hampton Beach.
He is a painter and decorator now.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine that. You get a painter and decorator, Eddie Edwards. What's his name? Is it Eddie Edwards?
Eddie Edwards, yeah.
It is Eddie Edwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, his name's not Edward Edwards.
I don't know.
No, is it? I've said it as though I thought it was. Now I've said it out loud. I've realised it sounds silly. But imagine he turns up. That would be weird, wouldn't it?
That would be weird.
Yeah.
You'd feel like you were underpaying him.
No, you feel like...
Overpaying him.
Oh, contraire. Hang on, someone just sent an email. I saw the boat... no, where's it gone? I saw the guy who cheated on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire by coughing on a boat in Venice. This is good. This is good stuff.
That's a very good one.
Dark Breath, thank you for that.
Okay, thanks.
Let's go to Verinda. Hello, Verinda.
Yes, I was mini micro celebrity.
It's Mike. Yes. Okay. Do you want to, should we start again, Vinny?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to Vinny.
Yes, micro celebrity.
It's not much better, really, is it? To be honest, he's not done that much better. Yes. Go on.
I was going to say you, yeah, but you said no prizes and all that thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is he actually saying words? Are there words coming out of that mouth? It's very hard.
All right. Do you remember Mr. Motivator?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw him.
Where did you see him? If you say on the telly, I'm going to end the show now, come round to East Ham, kick open your door, and punch you in the face in front of your mother.
Okay, I saw him at the airport.
All right, I know we're going to stick with this. Vinny, yeah. Where were you going?
No, I was going to pick someone out.
Oh, yeah, because you can drive, can you?
Yeah.
No, you can't?
Yes, can.
Who were you picking up from the airport?
Brother.
Where had he been?
Huh?
Where had he been?
America.
And how long had he been there for?
A couple of weeks.
Yeah, and where had he been in America?
Chicago.
Yeah, and what had he been doing there?
I don't know.
I think he's telling the truth.
I think he's talking out of his backside, Vinny. Mr. Motivator's back on GMTV.
Oh, no.
And when I saw it the other day, he had a young child with him. He had a young child, about 9 years old. It's supposed to be a mini motivator.
Yeah.
He was wearing the leotard and the hat and the glasses and stuff, and he looked ridiculous.
And the bum bag. I did love the bum bag.
He had the bum bag. I tell you what, Mr. M looks good. He's looking good, because he must be a few years... He's got to be pushing 60
Probably still
now.
motivating.
Well, he's still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember Toby Anstis?
Yeah. I do remember Tony Abstis, yes.
Yeah, I saw him in central London once.
Yeah, you're just making things up, aren't you, Vinny?
No.
Yeah.
So, how things...
Yeah, things are all right, Vinny. Thanks for asking, man. How are things with you, yeah?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Do you want to put the phone down now?
Yeah.
Go on then. Bye. Yeah, bye. What an absolute... He's still there? You still there, you?
What topics do you have for the show?
Yeah, we're doing micro-celebrities.
Right.
Well, all right, here's one. Oh, no, I'm trying to... Because I've got a load of stuff, but I want to... I'm filling in for Jeff on drive time this week, so I want to save the good stuff for then, if I'm completely honest. Yeah. And then just...
Neglect your Sunday night.
We'll do this one as well. You neglect the Sunday nights, because it's weekdays, isn't it? It's proper. Here's one, Vinny. If you could make up any law, what law would you make?
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah, I thought you might. Yeah, go on.
How about...
He hasn't got one.
No,
you can actually hear the brain. The brain is going... Is
that what those alien noises were?
Don't, poor Professor. Yes, Vinny.
How about...
Yeah.
If you can kill someone if they really made you angry.
Good night, Vinny.
Okay,
Yeah, put the phone down. What an idiot. 0330 123 1215. Micro celebrities and laws you would make if you could. Thank you. David Bowie.
Too long blonde hair and your eyes are blue.
This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Okay, so we're... Hang on, which microphone are you on?
Yeah, you've got the right one up.
Yeah, you're on that one. Okay, groovy. 0330. What fader am I? There. It's all over the place. Yes, so I'm filling in for Jeff for the next 2 weeks.
That's exciting.
And I've got, look how many topics I've got. That many?
Have you put the one I emailed you the other day?
What one did you email me?
Post-it one.
I may have deleted it.
Fine.
Did I reply to it?
No.
What did it
rude.
say?
It said, because I had notes left all over the house the other day, and
yes.
and they were all Post-it notes, and one of them was from my housemate Holly that said, whoever's using my butter, please don't leave crumbs in it, and for that matter, don't use my butter. And then I put one on the bathroom door saying, please don't close the bathroom door because I can't open it. So we just had a whole house full of Post-it notes.
This is the sharing flat thing, and I live with my girlfriend now, so touch wood, I never have to share a flat with strangers and weirdos
horrible.
again. And it is all notes everywhere.
I know.
And the thing is, the notes with the people who used to live below me, we didn't get on. And I caused the sale of their house to fall through. Well, I didn't quite. I sort of did.
What, by leaving a Post-it saying "Don't live here"? It's awful.
Well, when their estate agent was showing them some people around once, I said, "Have they told you there's an outstanding fee on the roof that they're refusing to pay?" But I did so anyway, which is very naughty of me. But we used to leave notes for each other, trying to sort out. Basically, they wanted to very boring. They wanted to extend their lease. I owned the freehold. They tried to rip me off. And so we ended up leaving notes. They got very nasty. Notes are nasty.
They are, because you can't hear the tone of voice. Exactly.
Same with emails. Never do irony. Never do irony in an email or a text.
It's very hard.
Because you get an email going, WTF? I didn't know that.
I don't know these abbreviations.
I didn't know that till the other day. WTF is... hang on, let me write this down.
I most hate the LOL one. I really hate that one.
If anyone sends LOL, they should chop their fingers off. I believe they do that in Iraq. Well, no, Iran. I don't know where they do it.
Should be made legal everywhere to do that.
ROFLMAO. Do you know what that one is? ROFLMAO. That's a real one.
That's quite a long one.
It's a real one.
No idea what that is.
Roll on the floor, laughing my arse off. Why would anyone need an abbreviation for that?
And also, when do you ever say that in real life? I've never ever said that. Idiots. Therefore, it's rubbish.
Idiots.
It's made me a bit angry, actually.
Gary, are you a fan of the idiots that use text speak?
I think if laws were to be made on that topic you said, those people should be shot.
We're doing it. They should. Well,
I like that one.
So the laws we're compiling. My law is, and I know, no one should be allowed on the underground or any train for that reason wearing a rucksack.
Oh, that is annoying. Or a suitcase.
The thing with a rucksack, suitcases, maybe, but a rucksack, right? You're on a crowded tube, and someone gets on with a rucksack, then they turn around, wallop, smack you in the face, and you're trying to read or you're trying to stand there, and they don't know. People who wear rucksacks are idiots.
They can't feel that it's hitting you,
They don't know that their back is like a foot wider, so they're standing there as though they're normal, but they've got a flipping rucksack on the back. No, I was not ROFLMAO. Let me tell you that. Anyway, Gary, what can I do for you?
Yes, I saw a minor celebrity the other day.
A micro-celebrity is the technical term we're using here, but well done, yes.
Sorry, micro-celebrity.
Yes.
Rebecca Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Let's be careful who phrases, because I'm never quite sure if this got proved or not. But Rebecca... Well, no, she did bring a pig to Climax.
She did.
She have to dump that, because we don't know. I don't know what the legal thing is. You have to get it off the podcast, Davis. You have to get it off the podcast. I don't know how that ended, that story, so we'll leave that there. Let's go
Probably in an airport.
Yes, let's go to Habiba.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Eloise.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to have you on board. It's nice to have a girlie there.
I was talking about your death sick the other day.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, I was just saying that it was very interesting and disgusting.
Well, I wanted Ian to ask the UFO man, a.k.a. whoever he may be.
Professor Joe Lavens, yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Whether he'd ever seen an alien and whether aliens do a death poo.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able the chance to ask him
Well,
now.
I know that, but Ian, I did meet a micro-celebrity.
Okay, who was this?
I didn't meet him, actually. I saw him. I was too scared to say anything.
Okay.
It was Robbie Brimner.
Oh, Robbie Brimley's
That's not micro, yeah.
Well, he's not major, is he? He's not like a
That's
Tom
right.
Cruise or someone.
Well, he can be if you want him to be. He's an
Yes.
impressionist.
But he was in a
That's
big
true,
rush.
yeah.
pushing off to either
shut up, Habiba, shut up. Because you said, first of all, 2 jokes there. You said he's not major. He can be. And he's not Tom Cruise. He can be. He's an impressionist.
He is, but he's not a major celebrity.
No, he's an...
himself.
He's a big star, Bremner. He was on...
You're going to say he's an A-list celebrity?
He was on Who Do You Think You Are? Only the big stars go on that programme.
No, not only the big stars. This series has not had major big stars.
And they've had
One with the
weird
Boris
ones.
Johnson and that was all good. But he's not an A-list celebrity in my eyes.
Doesn't shut up at all. You can't do it. What was that? What on earth was that? Yes.
A laser gun. The
Let's
aliens.
have Ferris and we'll play The White Lies. Hello, Ferris.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, man.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. What can I do for you?
I just want to ask you a question.
Okay.
All right, I'm just wondering, Professor Levin, was that done for fun?
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't done for fun, although you would have been hard not to have thought that with the amount of laughter that poor man was getting. I'm a big fan of his books.
I was laughing.
Well, I'm going to have to cut you off, Ferris.
Huh?
There. 0330 123 1215. Huh?
He said to lose my life or lose my love.
So we're both sporting bad haircuts.
We are.
Mine is very bushy. I've not got any products in it. I'm covering my forehead because I've got a big spot on my forehead as
have
well.
you?
Yeah.
Mine's just bouffant.
I'm getting it now. I'm getting it cut on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether to go for. I don't want to go really short because I saw some pictures of me really short hair. It looks silly. Although me short hair and a beard, that works better.
No moustache you're going for, aren't
Well,
you?
now, yes, you say that. I'm glad you mentioned that. I have been recently seeing a lot of excellent moustaches. A lot of excellent ones.
What, are you going to go for the handlebar curly majiggy?
Well, not handlebar curly, but I don't want to go for the Ian Beale. Are you old enough to remember Ian Beale growing a moustache?
Yeah, I do. It's horrible. In fact, my dad grew one like that, and my mum shaved it off in his sleep.
No, really?
Yeah.
That you can't do it. That's
It
like
was horrible.
Samson's Island.
He went through a stage of buying fake tan and growing stubble.
Can I make a suggestion that he was seeing a younger woman somewhere?
Well,
or
I did
experimenting
think
with
that.
homosexuality. One of the two. What was he doing?
I don't know. I just think he went through his midlife crisis.
Okay, well, you've just thrown a new topic.
Sorry.
Okay, you've thrown 2 new topics. The first one, have you or any members of your family gone through the midlife crisis, and how has this manifested itself? That's 0330 123 1215. And have you ever shaved off someone's facial hair while they're asleep? That's illegal. That's like a violation.
Oh, they've been married for 25 years. She's allowed to do stuff like that.
If anyone shaved off my sideburns, they would get a right toll.
They're a different thing. They're a different thing.
And also, that'll smart a bit. Someone shaving is not, you girls think you have it tough with your periods and all that. Shaving is much worse than having a period.
We have to shave as well. We've just got everything going on.
We got everything going. Well, I was in the car coming back from my sister's night. My girlfriend was driving me. She started talking about periods, right? Now, I'm not being funny. No, I'm not being funny. I'm aware of what happens. I know. I don't actually know what happens, but I've got a good idea, right? But don't tell me about it in a car. I said, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No, I don't want to know. And I guess that may be childish and it may be stupid, but please don't tell me about that kind of nonsense.
I wouldn't want to know, so I feel your pain. I'd just like to pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, good. So do I. Anyway, so yes, those are the things. Midlife crisis, crises, and moustaches. And I'm thinking of growing a moustache.
Yeah, so what style?
It would be kind of like, I'm going to do it with my fingers. How would you describe this?
Okay, that's a handlebar moustache.
Oh, okay, it's a handlebar,
but
is
it's like a shortened one.
I don't want like a big, 70s
no, so
gay
yours
man.
yours is going to the corner of your lips and ending.
Yeah. But like bushy,
you
long,
have
bushy.
sort of started growing one, actually.
Well,
I can see the stubble.
I've not had a shave for a few days.
You've got the
11
5 o'clock shadow.
11 o'clock shadow. I used to have that, and then they took off me.
No.
I'm not on telly for a while, shall we say, so that means I can afford to not have a shave.
Let yourself go.
Well, yeah, I might... Davis, can you speak? You can't speak, can you? Oh, well, what a shame. What a loss to radio that is. I might grow a moustache over the next 2 weeks while I'm doing Drive and see... I might do, but I might bottle it. I'm not doing anything that needs... OK, well,
it would look good on the webcam. You should do.
OK, I'm going to try and grow a moustache over the next 2 weeks then. We'll see
So what are you going to do to your hair? You're on about that as
I don't know how to get the hair done. Well, I was growing it long, and if I put product in it and go and get it thinned out with the thinning scissors, it's sort of all right. But I don't want it. Thing is, I'm getting married in 2 months.
You don't want to wreck it before then.
Don't want to muff it up, you know.
Otherwise you'll look awful in the photos. She'll hate you forever.
Yes. I don't think I want long hair in the photos like I've got now, but I don't want short hair. Oh, I don't know.
I tell you what, your back bit is going a bit long, so you've at least got to get rid of that, because you are starting to get a bit of a mullet.
It is a little bit of a mullet.
Yeah.
I must admit, I quite like it when I've got my cap on, because it looks like I've got proper long hair.
Yeah.
But you're right, it's a bit of a mullet, so that has to go. OK, the topics are just coming out of us like we've got diarrhea. 0330 123 1215. What should I do with my hair?
You should just save these. Just use your rubbish one to remember.
What should I do? Can you believe I'm actually throwing it as a topic on the radio? What should I do with my hair? I've been on Radio 4. I've been on Radio 4 with the late Ned Sherry, and now I'm doing this. Grant, I believe you have an announcement to make.
Good evening!
Good evening, Grant!
Right, first off, I just want to big up Iain Davis. You guys crack me up. You're legends.
Iain Davis, doesn't he present the Dragons Den? I think he does.
I mean,
did you notice, by the way, Grant, Davis has not said one word this evening because his mic don't work in.
He's been a bit rubbish tonight.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rubbish tonight. He's doing very well. He's doing very well with the technical limitations that have been thrust on him by this place being pony sometimes. So well done, Davis.
And I want to say a message to all the people bad-mouth the show.
Yeah.
Up yours.
Yeah, well done. Up yours. Good mess. Up yours. Who's been bad-mouthing the show? Do we give me their names and their numbers? 0330 123 1215. We'll speak to Lewis and Christopher and Craig and Tony and Jules and I don't know, maybe you after this.
This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Anyway, that conversation must never be repeated on the air. I'm just saying what happened when with my nephew earlier on today, which was a lot of fun. Right, let's rattle through these calls. You've got a lot of calls lined up. Let's go to Lewis. Hello, Lewis.
Yo, Lewis in the house.
Oh, right. That's the enthusiasm I'm talking about.
How you doing, fella?
Yeah, I'm fine, mate.
What about Eloise? How's she doing?
Yo, I'm fine, innit?
Good one.
What did you call her? Sweetie?
Sweet cheeks.
Sweet cheeks. Yeah.
I tried to be like down with the kids then.
Yes,
as well.
I'm too old to be.
I don't think I pulled it off either.
No. How old are you, Lewis?
17.
Are you really?
Well, my lad.
I was 17 once.
I was too, actually.
I'm over twice this young man's age. That's incredible,
That's quite
isn't it?
old.
That is old, and that's proper
No
old.
wonder it's time to grow a moustache.
I feel as if I've lived a lifetime already, to be honest.
Oh, Lewis, you ain't lived a lifetime until you've got a mortgage and you've looked after a 4-year-old for a weekend. That's what I've been doing. I've been looking after my 4-year-old nephew all weekend. I am knackered!
You deserve a medal, mate.
I do deserve it. Listen, we had the best fun ever. I was just saying to Eloise, we went to Clowntown and we went to the park and we made chocolate Rice Krispie cakes and we did all these things.
And a bed tent.
And a bed tent, and we had a sleepover, and I was telling him ghost stories this morning at 6 o'clock. But I'm exhausted, Lewis.
I bet you're cream crackered, mate.
How do parents... This is for a weekend, right? How do parents do it for real?
They probably don't do all that in, the space of such a short time.
Yeah, that's possible.
They spread it out.
Kids. I'm never, ever going to have kids.
Why is that, you Jaffa?
What's that mean?
OK, seedless. So... listen, I've had an email from my girlfriend just saying that the washing machine, she got home, the washing machine has come out from its place in the wall, a knob has fallen off, and there's
fallen off knob.
He is 17.
Definitely.
Yeah, back to the Jaffa again. And there is water everywhere, Lewis. Now, she sent me this while I'm doing the show.
What does she expect? You're not Superman.
I'm not
What could you do, yeah?
Will we go home early and sort it out, do you, Fandango? Is that what you want, woman?
Yeah, he's not Stretch Armstrong.
I'm not Stretch Armstrong. That's correct, Lewis. Good observation there. And my knob's not falling off. Steady. But I don't know. Now I'm worried.
She probably just wants a bit of sympathy, like that you're there with her.
Well, we'll go and buy... How much... Here's a question for you, Lewis. How much do washing machines cost?
Well, it depends if you want one off a skip or you want one from a showroom,
I want one from a showroom, ideally.
About 3.5, innit?
Skip, I think we'll do. We can find it here. So is that true?
I don't think so.
That's hundreds you're talking, not thousands, isn't
Well,
it?
my mum got a package, a fridge, freezer, a microwave, and a thingy bob for about £1,000.
She got a thingy bob as well.
I mean that as the washing machine.
Yeah, I don't need all I need is a washing machine.
Mate, you're asking a 17-year-old.
Yeah, I realise. I might as well just go into Curry's and speak to a Saturday boy.
I don't even know how to use a bloody one.
Yeah, I bet you don't. But can I just say, Lewis, and I mean this is a compliment, you've got the voice of a 38-year-old man.
You've said this before.
It's a man's voice, isn't it?
Definitely.
You ain't no
Very
boy.
gruff.
You ain't no boy.
Thanks, Eloise. You got me feeling a bit...
Oh, steady. In a year's time, sunshine, you can do that kind of stuff. What do you want?
Well, whilst I was on hold, I thought of quite a few jokes, but I think they might not go down too well.
Well, then let's not tell them. Simple as.
I've got a law that should be done.
Oh yeah, let me do a recap. No, actually, stuff it. I'll do a recap at midnight. So if you don't know what we're talking about, you've got to stick around for 15 minutes to get the clues. That's okay. So what law have you got for us?
Can I also Pradeep you as well?
Oh yeah, go on then. Okay, but do the law first.
Well, I think men, if they really need to go, they should be allowed to wee up the wall. Because if you're bursting,
we are, aren't we? I know we're not.
It's an offence.
Taxi drivers are allowed to wee on the back wheel of their cab.
Really?
That's a true law. That's like a law from the olden days. It's true. Black cab driver, not mini cab drivers, they don't allowed to do anything. If you're a black cab driver, 0330 123 1215. That's right, isn't it? You're allowed to wee on the passenger side back wheel, I think.
A specific side as well?
Yeah, you are, definitely. Okay, do you want to go anywhere? I know what you mean. But not anywhere, not outside my house. I once this is the thing, when I was doing Rise, which is a breakfast show on Channel 4, no one watched.
No, I watched it. You're good.
Hang on, you would have been about 12.
Yeah, but there was that Kate Lawler on there.
Yeah, okay, back to that. We used to get cabs every morning. A cab driver would come pick us up. And a friend was in the cab before me, because he would get in and we'd talk about what we were going to do in the show. And I got in the cab, and the friend went, "The cab driver got out and weed in your front garden." And what do you do when you're confronted with that news? I couldn't challenge him because he was massive.
He was massive, was he?
He was a... Lewis, right, you want to do a Pradeep challenge?
Yeah.
You think you can out-Pradeep me?
Definitely.
Okay, we go.
Well, hang on, you're going to count... Because I don't know who's going to go first. You're going to count...
No, we're going to do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1, go, okay? Well, you can do it, Eloise. You do the 3, 2, 1, go.
Ready?
Okay, ready?
3...
Hang on, whoa. Here we go.
Breathe in. 3, 2, 1, go. He's whining.
Oh, you beat me. Well done.
He's still going. Without, it's not even whining.
Is he turning like a beetroot?
He's even dancing now.
Show off.
He must be able to do that circular breathing thing.
Yeah. Got a big set of lungs there.
He's starting to struggle.
Lewis! Up yours, mate. Right, let's go to... that was easy. That was the easiest Pradeep challenge I've ever had. Let's go to David. Hello, David.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I'm calling in about the shaving thing.
Okay, yes. Did you wake up and your beard had been shaved off?
No, it's not. It's about someone else.
Okay,
so basically, I was at this camping over a summer.
Yeah.
And these two guys didn't really get along well. So...
Yeah, David, do us a favour. Put your mouth near the phone.
Hello?
That's better, that's better.
Okay, so these two guys...
Yes?
They didn't really get along. So one night, one of them snuck out with his shaving foam and a razor.
Yes.
And he went into the room.
Yes.
And he started shaving his eyebrow.
Yes. Oh, no.
And then he finished the first eyebrow, he started wiping off the shaving foam. And then as he'd done that, the guy who was doing it to started waking up.
Yeah.
So he'd only done one eyebrow.
You're like the modern-day Peter Ustinov in the way you tell a story, David. Well done. The thing is, I'm not sure I believe this, David, because if someone put shaving foam, and does anyone use foam anymore? It's all gel, isn't it? If someone put foam on my face, I would wake up.
It depends how deep sleep you are, or if you've been drinking.
Well, okay, well, here's a challenge for my girlfriend. Fandango, can you try and put some shaving foam on my face tonight and see if I wake up? There we go, that's the thing. David, thank you for that. It's a little bit quiet, so we'll go to Christopher from West Wickham.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, man.
Yeah, do you remember the Mavericks?
The Mavericks? What was their song?
Dance the Night Away.
I want to dance the night away with senoritas who can sway. I vaguely remember it, yes. It was
do you remember what he looks like?
Was he a big fat man with a moustache?
Yeah, you should grow a beard like him.
Oh, I can't quite remember what his beard was like.
I don't know. Google.
Well,
Hang on a minute. All right, stay there. Let's. You're right. Let's. And this is a fun game. You can all play at home. Get up your Internet Explorer and Google the man from the Mavericks. Hang on a second. Let me just go.
Raoul Mallow is his name.
How do you spell that?
R-A-U-L.
I've started with A now. Even though R-A-U-L. That's Raoul.
Yeah. Space. M-A-L-O.
Raoul Mallow. That's an anagram of something. Okay, let's... Raoul Mallow homepage.
I just read that Danny Baker had this guy on his show this week.
Did he really? Oh, Raoul Mallow. Oh, that's... Yeah, I could go with that. Yeah, that's good.
Let's have a peek.
Well, actually, that may be what he looks like now. Let's go to Google Images. Let's go to...
try that, because I'm a bigger guy.
Let's go to Google Images. Hang on a minute.
It is a bit handlebar-y.
Images. I might grow a moustache over the next couple of weeks and let's see... oh, he's lost a lot of weight, I tell you that. He's lost a lot of weight, Christopher.
Really?
Yes. Anyway, I've got homework for you this week. You're not allowed on my show again until you've listened to Wasp Star by XTC.
Oh, I'm really busy on Monday.
Listen to it, otherwise you're not allowed on. He's had this album for ages. One of the very good album. He's not listened to it. Tony's in Brixton.
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm good, Tony. Thank you.
Good lad. Couple of things for you, mate.
Yes, sir.
First of all, this wedding of yours, 2 months.
Yeah.
Right. What you can do, have your hair cut short.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you've got 2 months to grow it back.
It won't grow back in 2 months, though.
Of course it will.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't have it. I mean, don't maybe get it like grade 0 or something.
No.
You know, just you know.
I don't think I've ever had a number.
Really?
I've never had a number. I never understood the number thing.
I don't understand the number
Go
thing.
for a number 4 on the top and a 2 on the sides and the back.
But that looks like GI, doesn't it? That's like a.
It's a bit like that.
But I don't want to look like that.
But it's not like flat top.
I like a bit of length. Oh, what have I said? Oh, excuse me. Tony, have you seen a micro celeb?
Yes, I've seen several.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw one. I was walking down Lavender Hill about a year ago, and I saw a girl from Big Brother. But don't ask me which Big Brother.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, we've all seen someone from Big Brother, haven't we?
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But then I saw recently. This is about 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
I was in Sainsbury's in Clapham.
Yeah, good establishment.
I mean, there's other supermarkets available.
Well done, like Tesco's, Asda's. Yes.
Yeah.
But all of them are in Clapham, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, that's the only place you can find any.
Yes.
And I saw the fella, and I think his name was Lee, and he was the fella, if my memory serves me correct, who won The Apprentice last year.
Oh, yeah! What was Lee's
the
catchphrase?
one who was really charged up all the time.
Oh, he did the backwards pterodactyl.
Yeah, him.
That's what I'm talking about!
That's the one. Yeah.
That was him.
I was a bit frightened.
Did you ever watch The Apprentice, Eloise?
No, I didn't.
I was a latecomer to it because I thought it looks like absolute
I
tosh.
still think that.
But no. It's brilliant, isn't it, Tony? It's brilliant.
Do yourself a favour. There's going to be a new series.
I've only seen the last series. It's so tense and so exciting.
I mean, they're absolute planks, a lot of them, but it is great TV.
I can't stand stuff like that.
No, it's good. Oh, it's good. One more, then we'll play REM. Craig.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, fella. What can I do for you?
Just talk about micro celebs.
Yeah, go on.
Excellent. Well, my first job was working behind the cigarette kiosk in a supermarket.
Yes.
And I met Keith Chegwin.
Cheggers!
Yeah. Except he wasn't so Cheggers.
Yeah.
He was a bit of an idiot.
Oh, no, I've met Cheggers. I like Cheggers. I'm a big fan of his.
Well, yeah, so am I. But he wanted 600 fags.
Good lad.
Right, which we
Why
didn't
not?
have when he had 200.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, if you just go out the back and get me another 400, that'd
Correct.
be great.
I'm on
And I was
Cheggers'
like-
side so far. I don't even
I was
smoke.
No, I was like, nah, we haven't got any, mate. And he was like, do you know who I am? I was like, yeah, you're that guy who got naked in the jungle.
Yes. How long ago was this, Craig?
Probably, I'm 23 now, so about 5 years ago.
Craig, I'm sorry, man. I'm on Cheggers' side. If Cheggers wants smokes, Cheggers get smokes. Hey, Davis, the kids haven't heard your voice all night.
Good evening.
Excellent stuff. Here's REM.
That's great, it starts with an earth.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show.
Hello.
Absolute Radio.
There we go. Eloise has gone. Davis has come.
Hello.
Hello there. So yes. Nuts. It's right. It's midnight already. Feels a bit. It's always weird having guests. I'm never quite sure how to pick up the shows. They always feel a little bit. And
this is something good tonight.
It has been good. It has been very, very good. Very good. Don't forget, dear listener, I'm filling in for Jeffrey all of this week and all of next week. And what time is his show on?
5 till 8 p.m.
Oh, it finishes at 8, does it?
Yes. Except on Fridays when it finishes at 7.
I thought it finished at 7 all week.
No.
Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm sure we can work around that. That's
really?
That's fine.
Okay.
And Ben is on after, is he?
Yeah, and
I'll have a word
on
with
Fridays it's Neil with the 80s.
I'll have a word with Ben, and that's... I mean, Friday's not a problem, because it's 7.
We'll all get out.
I'll have a word with Ben. That's groovy, man, that's groovy. Right, what are we talking about? Let's have a quick recap, because it's been all over the place. We've thrown out some tiny topics. Micro celebs that you've seen after I saw Everything But the Girl. What laws would you make? What law would you have, Davis? One bloody studio that works, I guess, would be.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I'd like to be able to deal with engineers in my own way, possible.
Engineers.
Not to get too geeky or anything.
I'm down to my last 5% on my Sky Plus box memory. I am.
That's it. But there must be stuff that you've watched there that it's time to delete.
No. Well, I've deleted all the One shows and all the things I'm on, because I keep them. I think, what am I keeping them for? I've deleted True Identity. Have you seen True Identity?
With
Lenny Henry?
No.
Yes. Lenny Henry's movie where he whites up.
He whites up.
He whites up.
I have seen
and he has an American... And I taped that the other day, and I thought, I'm so low on memory, I'm going to have to delete True Identity.
It's like the opposite of Tropic Thunder, isn't it, where Robert Downey...
It's the exact negative of... And also, in terms of comedy as well, it's the exact opposite. But I like films like that are rubbish. But it's all World at War. I've got the whole series of World at War, and it's huge. And I've got...
It's addictive, though, World at War.
I haven't got time to watch it this week. I've got to clear out the attic, because get this, right? So November... Oh, it's getting cold. I know what. The government are offering grants that means you can get loft... to everyone. You can get loft insulation for, 50% off. So everyone in the country does. The government did this fantastic, well done, a great thing the government have done. And if you're elderly or disabled or unemployed, then you get even more. You get it virtually for free.
So you're going for the loft insulation?
Gone for the loft insulation. In November, they're coming to do it next week. March. Oh, yeah, just as things are starting to warm up. Spring's on its way. But it means I've got to clear out the entire loft. We've got 2 loft spaces. 2 loft spaces?
Well, look at that. That's boasting.
It's a loft conversion, so we've got 2 loft spaces. One of them we're going to lose entirely because we're going to lose. We can't put anything in there. So I've got to get everything that's in these 2 spaces, I've got to get rid of stuff so there's enough to go into just one tiny loft space. And that means basically chucking away my life. My whole life is going to be chucked away.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot still to come.
Well, I know, but everything so far. But also, there's junk in my attic that were left by the last people in that flat. So there's a sink. I think there's a load.
Well, these are the obvious things that could go first. Surely the sink.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
you don't want to get rid of your life when you've got other people's crap in there.
I've got to take a sink. There's a load of rope that looks like it's from a ship. I don't want to have to get that out of there. Sweet Jesus!
You're hauling anchors out of your flat.
I'll be doing what? Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you properly. So I'm doing that this week. Why am I telling you why I'm busy? I said there's a reason why I'm saying...
Because you thought that home time...
No, there was another reason. There was something I've got to do. I've got to get a new washing machine now, apparently.
Oh, this is the dramas of suburbia.
Oh, man alive. I hate life. Sometimes I hate life, and you just think, well, you know...
I think we should just reiterate the topics and let's get some calls.
Oh, that's what we were doing, yeah. There was the topics, yeah. Minor celebs you've seen. Which laws would you change? And should I grow a moustache? Tony's in Brixton. Hello, Tony.
Hello, mate.
Yes.
I've got a law.
OK, good lad.
I've got 2 laws.
Yeah. 0330 123 1215, by the way, is the telephone number, because Davis has rushed off to answer the phones. There ain't no phone calls yet, so we'll see how we do. Yes, your laws, Tony.
Yeah, there's 2 laws. First of all, I think one day a month it should be legally permissible for anyone who sees John Gaunt in the street to punch him.
Well, no. Tony, listen, I understand your feelings towards him, but can I just say, we do not condone violence towards John Gaunt or any other former TalkSport presenter. But it should be legal once a month to. No, it shouldn't be illegal to do anything to John Gordon. Leave John. Yes, okay.
Should we just let him be?
Let's let him be. He's learnt his lesson by getting booted off that station. So. Yeah.
It's got to improve the station.
Rat
much,
fans.
but there you go.
Rat fans.
And the other thing I'll do, this is also slightly reactionary sounding, but you know when you're driving a car?
Yeah, I do actually, yeah.
And you know how you get these kind of, usually youngsters, I've got to say, youngsters.
Yeah, young
and
people.
They saunter into the road like they ain't got a care in the world and kind of almost dare you to run them over.
Oh, yes.
I think we should be allowed to run them over.
Yes, I know what you mean. Driving to London, into London as I have done in the past, and on Fridays, Saturdays or Sunday nights. I'm doing Fridays and Saturdays, by the way, now that Tim Shaw has been sacked.
Well, hold on a second.
Yeah, so driving in, and it's just like, get out of the road!
Yeah,
and you beep
look at
them.
you, don't they? As if say, go on then, run me over.
You beep them,
yeah.
And they're like, look, yeah, you're right. They look at you as if to say, yeah, I'm a person in the... Get out of the road! I know it's Soho, but sod off!
Yeah, pavements for people.
Yes.
Roads for cars.
Exactly. Tony, thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
Good lad, that's right. I'm doing Fridays and Saturdays now. Tim Shaw, of course, booted off the station. I'm back. As well as doing drive time. I've got a busy 2 weeks. Jules!
Hello, Ian. Good evening.
Good evening, Jules.
Micro celeb. Let's start with that one. I've Paul Kay. I saw on an underground tube train.
Oh, I can't let you have Paul. Well, you mean Dennis Pennis?
Yeah.
No, I can't let you have him. He's a big star.
I think he's a big star as well, and I told him that after reading his newspaper over his shoulder, but...
He's also a friend of mine.
He's a lovely guy, man.
He's a top bloke, man. I'm a big fan of I'm not a massive fan of Dennis Pennis, if I'm honest, but Paul is a lovely gentleman, and he's made movies and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe I should go with Florence and the Machine then.
Oh well, yeah, I quite like Florence and the Machine, but they're about to become huge, aren't they?
Yeah. So camping with them at Benicassim Festival a couple of years ago, didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
Kind of works out. Laws. I've got some laws for you.
Go
know about your girlfriend in the back of the car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I gotta just explain that for anyone who's just tuned in. I pretended that she was dead. Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was quite funny, but it's actually illegal to carry a corpse in a taxi.
Oh, you're joking!
Yeah.
Oh.
It's illegal for a cabbie to transport one as well. It's also illegal to enter space in London under the Outer Space Act of 1986.
So, what do you mean, enter space?
Enter space?
Well, like space?
No, yeah, if you want to try and get into space from the United Kingdom, it's illegal from the...
You can't do it from London?
No, well, UK, but under the Space Act, Outer Space Act 1986.
Let me get this right. There's a fella who's getting a £600,000 a year mortgage, and we're not allowed to enter space. £600,000 a year pension. We're not allowed to enter space from London.
Exactly.
Does it make you want to puke up your guts? 0330 123 1215. Bloody hell. My headphones weren't working, so I turned them up to maximum volume. I have them loud anyway. I turned them up maximum volume. They still weren't working, so I pressed the button on here. They started working, but at maximum volume. Sweet Lord, I'm deaf now. Got me by surprise, that. I've not brought that CD in with the new beds. I've not made that CD, that's why. Yeah. I'm bored of all of these beds now, so we'll...
Are we going to try them for home time tomorrow?
Nah.
Flex the new beds?
Nah. I'll bring some in, actually, tomorrow, if I can be bothered. Okay. James!
Hello?
James in Newark.
Yeah.
That's in America, isn't it?
No, it's near Nottingham.
Oh, OK, sorry, that's not quite so exciting, then.
No, not really.
Not at all, never mind.
So, good evening.
Sorry?
Nothing. Are you still playing Left 4 Dead on the Xbox?
I've been playing Halo Wars more, but yes, I'm still playing Left 4 Dead.
I don't like Halo Wars, personally.
You're not geeky enough. Which is
well,
surprising.
No, I usually play PC games.
OK.
Because I'm a nerd like that.
Yeah. Fun call.
But I saw a minor celeb.
OK. Oh, yes. Yes. The micro celebs. Who did you see?
The one off Big Brother 2 years ago that quit because he said the devil put him in there.
The one off Big Brother 2 years ago who quit because he said the devil put him in there. No, I don't know which one that is, James.
OK.
But thanks for calling.
Wait, I've got more.
Wait, yes.
Law to be made, giving blind people free guns.
Yes.
And
Yeah, OK. You did. These are the screened calls, aren't they, Davis? These are the ones that you thought.
These are the ones that actually might have something to contribute to the show.
Okay, I can tell you now, they don't. Let's try Theo Watkins.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Theo Watkins.
Did you watch Duncan Bannatyne on Let's Dance?
No, I didn't. I heard about this. Duncan Bannatyne, the man I would if I could get close to him.
He was fit as a fiddle.
What was he doing? What dance was he doing?
Oh, I can't even remember. I was just looking at him all the time.
And drooling the cha-cha.
Yeah. It was with the big one and the woman.
The big one and the woman.
Yeah, you know the really tall one.
Yes.
And the woman.
Yes.
They're doing some.
Peter Jones and the woman. Yes.
He looked like he had man boobs, but that turned me on even more.
Yeah.
Peter Jones is very attractive.
Peter Jones is like 6'9" or something ridiculous, obscene height like that. It shouldn't be allowed. Hey, sorry, is there more, Theo? Sorry.
Yeah, I've got a law I want to...
I've run out of steam a little bit. So I feel like I've just run out of steam. Anyway...
the law I wanted to implement was that I think anybody who is attractive should have sex with me.
Wow, that's a good law. And Theo, are you attractive yourself?
Not especially.
No.
Theo, the fact that you have to...
My mum thinks I am.
Yeah, well...
And my dad.
Yeah.
And my uncle.
The fact that he has to make a law of it surely suggests that he's not very good looking.
That would...
I did get off with a girl not long ago, though.
How long ago?
You
said not long
Friday.
Last Friday?
Yeah.
And was it a dark room?
Not at first, but then it turned into...
Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And did you get her name and her number?
Yeah, she keeps texting me.
Yeah, and is she ugly?
She's all right.
She's all right. Let's hope she's not hearing this, because a funny thing, Theo, I found out many years ago, that when you cop off with a girl and go, yeah, she's all right, it turns out they don't like that.
Especially as we've just given your surname as well.
Oh, yeah. She's gorgeous, I mean.
Yeah, Theo Watkins from Hastings will not be getting the snogs. Are you seeing her again, Theo?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Could you keep us up to date with how that goes?
Yeah, we'll do. I'll phone in. I'll phone in next week if I see her.
That would be marvellous, mate. Thank you.
Good night.
Yeah, I've got to go because Phil knows the different grade numbers for haircuts.
Well, I don't know exactly the lengths, but it's just a warning that make sure you know what you're doing if you're going to have your hair shaved, because like a number. Because when it first come out, where people having their head shaved nice and short, I was welding at the time. My job was a welder.
Yeah.
And I said to my lad, I says, I think I'll go and have my hair cut, but I don't want it cutting. I want it nice and short, but I don't want it really short.
No.
And he turned around to me, he says, oh, to have a number one first, and then you can change the grade, you know, if it's not short enough, you can have it changed.
What?
I sits in the barber's chair, and he goes, number one then? I said, yeah, please. So he puts his attachment on. I thought, that looks a bit short. Anyway, zip through my head, and it's about 4 millimetres long.
Number one is virtually bald, isn't it?
Well, yes, but the trouble is, I'm quite chubby as well, and the whole family was calling me Uncle Fester.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry about that. So, okay, so you're saying I should not go for a number one?
No, mate.
Good lad, thank you very much. Yes, I don't think that a shaved head is going to work for me. 033. Oh, no, actually, don't phone up. We've got a few more calls lined up, then we'll do calls straight to air. So, Ben and Herb, just calm down, put your phones down, and we'll take your calls after past. I'm sounding too slick. I've got to stop that. I'm sounding too slick.
This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
That's right, doing Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays now because Tim Shaw has been booted off, and also doing 2 weeks of drive time as well, starting in when are we on? 17 hours, you said, or something ridiculous?
17 hours
Sweet
away.
Lord. So it turns out it's a 3-hour show as well every day, apart from Fridays.
Yeah.
No one told me that. Why would they? Of course, I should have been listening to the station. I should have known that. Never mind. We'll see. I'm definitely here for the first 2 hours tomorrow anyway, so that's something. And there will be phone calls, and it'll be similar to this, but there won't be as many phone calls. There'll be more records and, like, news and travel.
And sports.
Oh, Jesus. Is there...
And weather.
Is there sports every day?
Yeah, every day.
Oh, Christ.
On the half hour as well.
Oh, because sports
and you've even got to play the weather beeps.
I can play that. Oh, I like the weather beeps. I can do that. But sport, jeez, why does anyone anyway? Anyway, right. Oh God, let's rattle through these because these are all numpties. Midge.
Good evening.
Good evening, Midge.
Oh, Ian.
Yes.
I think you should do a Kojak, definitely.
Go for the completely bald.
Yeah, definite.
No,
Definite.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Why?
No.
No, you look good.
Well, you know it wouldn't look good. I'd look like a blooming pinhead or something.
No, you won't. You don't know until you try it.
Well, I do know. It ain't happening.
Well, I went.
I'm glad I've got long hair now. My hair's coming down over my face because I've got a massive spot on my forehead. That's why it's...
Maybe that's why the spot's there, because the grease on your hair.
It could be, yeah, it could be, actually. Yes, it could be.
You know?
Can you imagine 35 years old, Midge, and still getting spots?
Oh, I can imagine.
Don't tell you that when you're at school. Oh, you'll grow out of it. It turns out you don't. Hey, if you're
I'm
15
not that
and
old.
you're feeling depressed because you've got acne, it stays with you forever. It gets
Ian.
worse.
But,
Yes,
yeah,
Midge.
anyway, Ian.
Yes.
But I think... Firstly, I think you should definitely have a goatee, though. A stubble goatee.
A goatee, okay.
With the shave. You would look different. You look weird for a couple of days, but you would look good.
I've had a goatee before.
Yeah.
It looks better than you'd imagine. It
Yeah,
looks
that's
better than you...
You're going to do it over the home time, 2 weeks. So.
Let me just check my diary. Hang on, let's see what I'm doing. 'Cause
If you're going out on a family, is it taboo to grow a beard for your family? Do they
Oh, no,
frown
my
on that
family
sort
have
of
seen me with beards and stuff.
Yeah.
I've got the loft man coming on the Friday.
You haven't got any funerals or anything to go
no
to where you need
funerals,
to have a
certainly haven't got any
shave?
one-shows or anything like that. No, all right, OK, this is the thing. I'm going to grow a moustache for the next 2 weeks then, and we'll see how we get on. We'll put a picture up. We'll take a picture
Every day.
tomorrow, put it on the website. Yeah, every day. We'll do a little thing. So it's a moustache. Hey,
Yeah,
here we go.
and if you
listener.
don't like it, Ian,
Yes?
you can always shave off as charity, you know?
Oh, no, I'll shave it off for the sake of shaving it off. I'm not doing it for charity. That's
Wait,
like if
no,
I ever run a marathon, I'm not going to get sponsored. I'm going to do it for the sake of running a marathon. I'm not going to do it for blooming
Yeah,
charity.
I mean, obviously, you do it for the sake of running, but also added bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, just stay there. I'm going to try something. We're in delay, so we can try this. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Are there any babes on your switchboard, Ian, that want to talk to me?
I've got Midge.
Hello. Good evening, Midge. Good evening. How are you, big boy?
I'm very well. How are you, darling?
I'm very well. I'm lonely.
Do you want to go for a drink?
Oh, definitely. Come on, get your jacket. You're pulled.
That's a bloke, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Paulie.
Have you got any real?
Hiya, Paulie.
No, we haven't, Paulie, I'm afraid. Oh, hang on, stay there. Hang on a minute. I don't know why I'm doing this. We've got, Millie, you're through to Paulie.
Hello.
Oh, Paulie's put the phone down, Millie. He bottled it.
Oh, it's okay, I don't mind.
Oh, Millie, you sound like you've been crying. What's wrong?
No, I'm poorly sick.
Oh, does that mean you can't do that terrifying, scary voice?
No, I'm not going to attempt it this evening, I'm afraid.
Yes,
I've
good
seen a
night.
micro-celebrity, though.
Oh, who have you seen?
Years ago I saw, do you remember Jock off the bill?
No.
No, it was ages ago. He had a moustache and I think he died.
Do you not mean Tosh?
Tosh.
Oh, yeah, that's
Tosh
the one.
Lyons, yes.
Yeah, I saw him at a local pub when I was about 6.
I bet you did, yes. I bet he liked a drink or two, didn't he?
Are you hot, babe?
Yes, I am. Very, I have a fever.
I can cure that if you want.
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Prescription medicine is what you need, my love.
Yes, it is, and I'm sure you can't provide it for me.
I can. There's a pharmacist around the corner from my house.
Yes, there's also one round the corner from mine, which I'm sure is far away from yours.
Where do you live?
I don't think you want to know.
I do. That's why I asked the question.
I think I'm a bit young.
And you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name.
Come on, me!
Bad name.
I want another one. I want another one. Come on, this is rock. Here we go.
It's Bon Jovi's birthday this week as well.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, fan. What is he, 60 now?
42. 42? No, it must be older than
He's
that.
got to be pushing 50, isn't he?
I'll have to check that.
Oh, check that. Well, don't believe everything you read on the internet, because according to the internet, Bono's 5'11". Oh, is he? Got it on a mountain top. And
Singing
Venus
Venus.
was in there. I don't know the words to
You
this song.
give love, chat to the heart.
Karen has emailed in, Ian, do not have a moustache. They are for sexual perverts and men from the 1940s. Ah. Fandango, I'm growing a moustache for the next 2 weeks. Put up with it. Yeah. I'll put her in her place. Hope she's not listening because, yes. Mitch, what do you want?
I heard you was getting married, Ian.
Yes.
So I thought, as an early,
present.
Really, you don't have to. By the way, no answer phone messages tonight, Davis. Why not?
Well, apparently the in the upgrade.
Yes.
It's so boring, but in the upgrade, I've lost the access to the answer phone.
I don't even know what that means. So, Mitch.
Yeah. So I mean, what have you learned from a film?
What?
And it's like a present, but it's a semi-topic as well.
Okay.
Okay. So what have you learned from a film?
What have you learnt from a film?
From a film.
How is that a present?
Yeah, no lie, but I've learned how to overcome anger, and I thought, it too can be beneficial for you and some of your listeners.
I do suffer from anger issues.
Yes,
I do.
I mean,
I've learnt that in every Steven Seagal movie, one man cannot take on the world and win.
Surely you can.
That is good. That is good.
I've learnt nothing from a film. I learnt from. Have you ever seen Papillon?
No. What's that?
It's Dustin Hoffman and Steve McQueen, Papillon, based on a true story. I've learnt you can make a raft from coconuts and you can count waves, but I don't quite know how you're supposed to count the waves.
Oh.
Yes!
Yeah. Well, I mean, shall I tell you how to overcome anger? The way I've learned it?
Yeah, please do. That'd be nice.
Because, we do all have issues, right?
Yeah, we have.
Some more than others.
Exactly.
But, issues. People have issues. And, issues are issues. And you have quite a few issues there.
Get to the bloody point, Midge!
Well, what you do is, use your thumb and index finger and gently soothe our pressure point. And we say, ooh.
Yeah, and that's going to stop you getting angry, is it?
Ooh, come on, Ian, say it.
You're an idiot. He's an idiot. How is... That's got me angry.
I think he was trying to describe in very posh terms how to have a massage.
Yes. Miles.
Yes, hello.
You're the last call before we do straight to air, so make it good.
Right, I've got two things.
Okay.
The first one is, it should be the law to strangle every single chav by their hat.
Okay.
Second thing is,
yes,
go on YouTube and search for Hitler gets banned from Xbox Live.
Okay, I will do. I won't.
No.
I did when we issued these laws, it was all meant to be a bit quirky. Everyone's gone for really violent killing and murdering and...
It says something about the audience, doesn't it?
It does.
If you give them licence to do anything, they'll kill someone.
He said they go and look for this thing on YouTube. I'm never going to do that. I'll tell you why. Not because of the content. I'm sure it's hilarious. But if I get sent an email with a link in, I don't even follow the link. If you can't sum up in that email, I'm not going to go and do work. You do the work for me. Exactly. Bring it. Come to my computer. Come to my house and say, "Have a look at this." To the point where my girlfriend hates it. She sends me links and I don't look at them at all. I hate them.
House.
Well, no, don't come to my house. But I'm not interested in looking at some crappy link that
you're
you
too busy
think
clearing
is
out your
funny.
loft.
Clearing out the loft, man. That's what I'm doing. Clearing out the flipping loft. Well, I'm doing something exciting tomorrow, but I don't want to say what it is on the air. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Went in on Friday and did all the work, and then tomorrow, midday. Yeah, lovely. It's time for this. Oh, no, it's not time for that. Hang on. What was it time for?
What was that?
That's the thing. Don't worry about that. It's time for this. Hang on.
The 1048 Top 50 list.
Oh, no, it's not that. We dropped that. We did that about 3 times at this pony. It's time for this.
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show.
Except it's not time for that, because we haven't got time for that now. It's time for this.
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to air.
So all the hardcore fans will be complaining we're doing Triple M at 20 to 1 instead of starting at half hour. They'll be complaining that we had guests, complaining we've got Eloise. Up yours.
Blame it on Midge.
Yeah, it's all Midge's fault, man. That guy doesn't have a clue about radio. No, I think the show is evolving. The show is changing, and I think it's heading in the right direction. It takes us a bit of time to get there completely.
You sound a bit like Gordon Brown when you say that.
Yeah, we're moving into a stronger direction, and imagine getting £700,000 a year pension. That's your pension.
That's all right, isn't it?
50 years old, Dave. He's 50.
Yep.
Sweet as a nut, man. If I was him, I wouldn't give it back. It's a contract. Up yours.
That's
I'm
right.
yours, Delors.
Enjoy it as the money.
I'm on his side. Go for your life, fella. You have a great time. Yes, we're all screwed, but you're not, and that's wonderful. Calls go straight to air. 7-second delay. Don't swear. Don't be libelous. Otherwise, you get bumped off, and we can ban you from calling the radio station again. And there's all kind of stuff. We've done that bit already. Who's on? It's John Osborne.
John Osborne should be on at 1 o'clock.
Excellent stuff. Let's go line. Let's go through these. Let's go through these in order, shall we? Don't do that very often here. Let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless.
Big cook, little cook, welcome to our cafe. I wanted to know if I can sing at your wedding.
No! She was singing Big Cook, Little Cook. Because I've had a 4-year-old with me all weekend, I've watched a lot of CBeebies. A lot of CBeebies. The Rubber Dubs. How does the Rubber Dubs theme go? Oh, I don't know. It'll come to me in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. Cool, blimey, love it, Duck. It's Robert Elms here, mate.
Hello, Robert Elms. How you doing?
I'm all right. Well, I can't keep that up. Listen, it's Alex in the cells now. I'm out and about in a phone box. I've just stopped here by a dry cleaners.
Yeah.
There's a flipping cat jumping around in the shop. That's really twisted my melon. Are you in Golden Square?
Why?
Possibly.
Because I hear it's proper busy.
Yeah, it's proper busy. Oh, dear. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
Praddy.
He dropped out ages ago, Davies. What are we bothering wasting our time with him for? Let's... cut off. Let's try line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening, Jackie.
Good evening to you.
I recognise your voice straight away.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes, love.
Do you think I should keep a log of all your listeners?
Oh, yes, I think you should keep a very detailed log of... Hey, let me give you one to start with. Let's try... line 3, do you think that Jackie should keep a log of all the listeners?
Yeah. So, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, she's not finished yet, Vinny.
Okay.
Jackie. She's finished.
Hello.
No, she's... Are you still there?
Yeah.
Have you been drinking, Jackie?
No, not yet.
It's 1:45.
Jesus, what time do you start?
Well, you know what I'm like.
Yes, I don't have a clue. Vinny!
Yeah. Are there famous criminals that you wish that they got away with it?
Are there famous criminals that I wish had gotten away with it? That's actually... This is where Vinny... We're talking about is he a genius or a madman? That's actually a brilliant question. Famous criminals that I'd wish had gotten away with it. Why, who are you thinking of, Vinny?
The Canoe Man.
The Canoe Man, yeah, you know, the guy that faked his own death.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I kind of wish he... Well, yeah, why not? I mean, we have to say we don't condone any crime and everything that's illegal is obviously very naughty. But yes, the Canoe Man, you got to respect that to a certain extent, haven't you?
Yeah, and another thing, alternative names.
Yeah?
You know, nappies.
Sorry?
Nappies.
Nappies?
Yeah. Do you think they should be called piss pads?
And then back to the madness. Genius madness. We've seen both sides there.
I like the crimes that they should have got away with.
Oh, I just don't trust our listeners. You know, someone's going to phone up and say that Fred West. You know what I mean? You've got to be. Let's not put that out. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Ian. I'm a bit upset with you tonight.
Okay, why's that?
Well, I wanted to speak to the professor about
Joe Lavens.
Side, Hangar 57, because he was very...
Hangar 57?
Yeah, to do with the aliens.
Area 57, isn't it? Yes.
And it was a documentary on telly, and I wanted to talk to him about it because I'd watched it.
Right.
And...
Yeah.
You wouldn't put me through.
Well, can I... In my defence... Right. That is not down to me.
Yeah, I don't think you should be blaming
That's
Ian
down
here.
to Davis, the producer. So let me just put you through to Davis. Davis, could you answer this complaint, please?
Good evening.
Yes, you know who you're speaking to, don't you, David?
I do, yes.
Yes, and it was a serious conversation because I listened to a lot of interesting...
It was a very serious conversation.
So why, Davis, did you think that Yvonne was not up to the phone call?
Well, to be honest...
I think I know why.
Is it because you're bonkers?
No. Because...
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
You were waiting to hear why.
Finish your sentence.
It's because I'm the David Coverdale fan. That's probably why.
Yeah, we thought you might go a bit Whitesnake on Professor Joe.
No, I'm a very intelligent lady, believe me.
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
Thank you very much.
You phoned up and left a message. As far as we know, he's not coming over he's not coming over and doing press.
Oh, but he is over here doing touring, though, isn't he?
Not as far as we know.
No,
How have you heard about this?
We looked into this. Well, Davis looked into this.
How have you heard about it?
Heard about
I've got to go. My car's turned up.
Oh, right. Show from the car.
I've done that before. We'll do one of those again. They're fun.
Yeah, no, I did hear about it on the radio.
What radio was it?
It was Planet Rock.
Oh, Planet Rock. Are they still going?
Yes.
Now that Nick Abbott's left, there's no reason for them to be working, is there?
Well, they're all right to listen to now and again.
Okay, well, as long as it's only now and again, love.
Yeah, well, I still listen to you as long as you answer my calls when, something's interesting.
Can't always promise that. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Oh, good evening, Ian. It's Gary from Catford.
Oh, I was supposed to be doing a run from 1 to 10. I've completely muffed up. Never mind. Yes, Gary.
What number was I?
You're line 10, and it's all over the place.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yes.
Who cares? It's great that you've decided to join the world of the bearded gentleman.
No.
What? Sorry, what?
No. I'm not growing a beard.
What?
I'm growing
Why
a
not?
moustache.
Gary, are you barbaric?
What?
Are you barbaric?
It's what I do in my own time.
That sounds like
none of your business.
A sexual come-on, if ever I heard one. I'm growing a moustache, and I think the moustache and the beard communities are completely separate.
Well, that's two different clubs.
Yeah, exactly.
There's bound to be a beard growers magazine and a moustache growers magazine. It's almost a completely different subscription fee.
And never the twain shall meet.
Absolutely. I'm also have a slight law that
looking forward to stroking my moustache. Right?
If you're on holiday,
yes, sir,
and all you have is an AM radio,
yes,
you shouldn't have to be subjected to Gregorian chanting whilst trying to listen to your station.
It's an excellent point. What was he banging on about tonight? Let's try line 9. You're on the wireless.
Hello again, Ian. I just wanted to say thanks again for having Professor Lavens on. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good. It was a shame he got, it ended in tears. Never mind.
It was a shame. I actually ran out and bought his book, and I'm just about to insert it into my rectum.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks very much. This is worrying when you get guests on and people just phone up and take the mick out of that. It's not good. 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello there, sir.
I've got a micro celeb for you.
Okay, go on.
Eloise would have enjoyed this one.
Yes.
Well, there I was in a fast food restaurant.
Yes.
And suddenly I saw walking there Nick Shaw.
You saw Nick Shaw, ex-Virgin, ex-Absolute DJ, no more.
On the radio.
Thank you very much. I've got his slots now. Nick Shaw. I don't even know what the fella looks like, if I'm completely honest, but the old. Oh, this is Blame Up Me Giants, right? Who released a brilliant kids album. I think it's called No. And I was listening to it a bit in the car with Dylan. And then we listened to a bit of the Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies. Very tired. Who also released a kids album, which is pretty good. Not as good as the Blame Up Me Giants. And this is one of the topics in the week. Kids albums that are actually quite good for adults, like proper music, and also cool bands that have done kids albums as well, like They Might Be Giants, Bare Naked Ladies. There's another band that's what's this? Oh, we'll have this. There's another band that's like kind of sort of slightly, I don't want to say alternative because neither of those bands are particularly alternative. But anyway, that's happening in the week at some point if we get round to it. Let's go to line 8. You're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you? I'd just like to just talk about.
I'm fine.
Are you fine?
You asked and then you moved on.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
I'm fine.
The time delay. Sorry, sir. I just wanted to congratulate you on your incoming wedding.
Thank you very much. There we go. It's marvellous. Oh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hey, is that UFO guy gone already?
As the what?
The UFO man.
Yes, he went,
in disgrace.
Yeah, 2 hours ago. No, it wasn't disgrace. That's not fair, David.
Because I was going to talk to him about the anal probe I got the other week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just woke up in the middle of the night and just felt like just a hand. And then I just saw a big anus hole tube.
Unbelievable. I cancelled my,
Your operation?
Yeah, I cancelled it this week. Because I was having the 4-year-old around, and you can't lift up a child whilst having... Not at the same time, obviously, it'd be separate. But once you've had those piles banded, you've lost a week.
You need a bit of tranquility.
You've lost a week, so I couldn't have gone to Clown Town today.
And then, of course, the next 2 weeks are going to be home time.
Yeah, so no, the next it's booked. I've got it in my diary because it's only on Fridays. When is it?
I'm sure that everybody would like to.
No,
know
people
exactly
are
when it's
concerned.
gonna
I did
happen.
have some goodwill messages. Friday the 20th, 9:50.
Which hospital? People outside with flowers, waiting.
Line
the media.
1, you're on the wireless.
Did Davina McCall ever get back to you?
Yeah, that wasn't Davina McCall on the old what do we call it? Twitter. It was not Davina McCall.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure. Yeah, it's kind of petering out a little bit this
Yeah,
season,
it's got a
isn't
bit
it?
flat. Maybe it's the music.
Maybe let's
Maybe we
get
need something a bit more
let's get,
R-O-C-K.
Hang on, let's. Here we go.
All right.
Let's try line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
All right, I've got to give kudos to all the absolute listeners for getting your show.
What does that mean? I don't get this call.
That they understand your show so much better
than
the regular listeners that you have.
Now, is your tongue in your cheek here, or are you being straight? I don't quite know where this is coming from.
Sorry?
Is your tongue in your... I'll be with you in a minute, anxious man. Is your tongue in your cheek, Tarek, or are you being serious? I don't understand.
They're absolutely tongue in my cheek.
Your tongue is in your cheek?
Yes.
Why are you phoning up and being nasty to the other callers just because they're enjoying the show more than you are?
No, I'm not being nasty at all.
Well, then what's your... I don't understand what you're saying.
I was told by some people that the absolute listeners are far more savvy and they get your show. So
I think... Then who?
Then the regular listeners who listen to you.
No. This is we're in the middle of a talk now. Who are the regular listeners?
The ones who came over, crossed over to your Virgin show or Absolute show.
Right, but they're not the regular listeners. What, from LBC, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
But they're not the regular listeners. They were the regular listeners to LBC that have come over. You're saying it as though it's two separate clubs, and though the old listeners can't get on with the new listeners. I've been here for over a year now.
I never made that distinction.
No, because you're dicking around, Tarek, and you're skirting around. You know I've not got much time, so we can't have much of a discussion about this. What is your point, Tarek?
There is no point.
But why are you? I don't understand why you're having a dig at people in a really weird, obscure.
I'm not having
way.
a dig. I'm just having.
You
a
think?
dig.
I think that you two need to calm down.
No.
because this
You
is another
think? No.
Tarek Lee.
You think that because you've been listening for longer, I should treat you a little bit differently.
Absolutely not.
No, listen, that's not what's coming across. Then you need to express yourself better, Tarek, because that's the impression you're giving. You're giving the impression of being a spoilt little oik who's had to share his private thing with lots of other people, and because it's changed a little bit, because you think it's changed a little bit, you don't like it. Well, do you know what, Tarek? It's tough, mate. I'm loving it. I'm having the time of my life. I've been really bored for the last 6 months doing this show, and now, the last 2 weeks, I'm having the time of my life. And so are a lot more listeners. So I'm not going to treat you any differently because you've been listening for 4 years or listening for 4 minutes.
I don't want anyone.
Well, then, listen, next time you phone up, try and have a cohesive argument. Stop doing little coy winks to all your mates on the forums and whatever, and say what you actually feel, Tarek. I'm very disappointed, mate.
What?
Anxious man. OK, you're going to stick around. It does annoy me. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I've been listening for 4.5 years and you shouldn't change it. Well, you know.
Yeah, there's definitely,
Yeah. Line 1.
Yeah, I've been just calling you for years and you're still treating me the same way.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Yeah.
So everyone's happy.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of months, you got your wedding, innit?
Oh, yeah. You've got about 30 seconds, Vinny.
Can I be your best man?
That's laughable.
You could never, under any circumstance, ever, even if you were the last man on the planet, Vinny, you could never be described as the best man.
Okay. If you ever have children, can I be his godfather?
I'm cutting you off now, Vinny.
Okay.
Yeah, ta-ta. Anxious man, I've got to play Coldplay now, because it's a long record, and then we're done. Anything you want to say? No? Vinny, Anxious man? I will have to put your fader down, operating under the new rules. Anxious man? Oh, I'll use this opportunity to say I shall be back today 4 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Filling in until at least 7 o'clock. On the drive time, filling in for Jeffrey, who is bunking off. Coming up is John Osborne. Anxious Man, you've got 30 seconds if you want it. It's yours.
All of which makes me anxious, at times unbearably so.
There's a good lad. Ta-ta!